Hi guys, Rando Gamer here with the next session of the Rise of Vecna. This is session 6 of the campaign, and wrapped up our downtime getting into more in the meat and potatoes of the actual campaign. Um, while there's some RP elements in the keep, mostly involving kind of getting our ducks in a row on what we wanted to do, the majority of the campaign is a combat encounter, which gets pretty wild. There's a lot of nat 20s and a lot of nat 1s that occur during that portion of the session. Um, we also add a new player to the table. We get Runa, which is an exciting one. We don't get really into any of her backstory this session because we don't encounter her till the combat portion. But exciting to have another player at the table. And overall, just a really cool combat encounter. But if you like the session, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to stay up to date of all my content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. But without further ado, here is the Rise of Vecna, Session 6.
Okay. So, on the previous adventures in the Rise of Vecna, we had some downtime. What ended up happening, the group was gifted a keep from the monarchy of Aralas, from the king, the queen, and the warlord, due to your war efforts within Western Ucal, in which in which the continent was lost uh, from a major assault on the capital city of Ravana. As it stands now, we know that one of the generals had perished right in front of you and that a few others may have been executed as well. The one exception that you know still lives is Lysandra Frostmane, the one who is kind of against your involvement from the beginning. She has plans to uproot the government and turn it into a monarchy versus a more of a democracy of sorts, not being ruled by seven heads but by one. Um, but before we could really find out much about that, we traveled back to Aralas. The group received some very large rewards. We spent some downtime within the city. And then you were gifted a keep. This keep was named Ashwing Keep, correct? Okay. At Ashwing Keep. It is in about northwest of the Aralasian border. It actually sits on the border between Aralas and um, the Iron Fist Mountains. And from that, we all kind of took some time to get our bearings, build some fortifications, furnish everything, and we had some players travel to all different parts of the continent to kind of fill in the gaps and inform families or find some additional information. Uh, some of which highlights being Dahlia and Gore had taken a teleport to go to her hometown, but the teleport failed, sending them into the western mountain range, where they ended up finding a herd of emberbats. One challenged them, and Dahlia was able to tame a very large one. They rode over to town and were able to recruit the forces of some of her kind, and they went back home. We had Aslan and Tar go off to Aslan's hometown, which there was a less than warm welcome for him. He was seen as a deserter, abandoning the ways of his people, and decided to become a bard instead. And the repercussions of which has lost the trust of almost his entire tribe. And once it was let loose about information on Vecna, of which his mother seemed to have some information on, they decided that this plane of existence is no longer safe for their kind, and said that they would be traveling to the Feywild, but would offer aid with a druid that would come with them to the keep. Additionally, we had Yezreel, who went back to his hometown to not only check on his family, but to follow up on a mission from Garot, or what's the Aralasian Thieves Guild leader?
Harsh Gorbek.
Gorbek, that's right. So you were able to start your mission there, getting some information on the bid, like kind of the bidwids of that town and the manufacturing of all the wooden furniture there. Trying to figure out why production is slowed and trying to figure out like where the payments were and all sorts of different things. Ended up finding that his dad is starting a revolution or rebellion against this force to kind of take root of the town in his stead. So Yezreel is currently on the fence of what side he's going to figure out there and what information is going to be needed going forward. Then we had Gladdek working on a lot of personal projects, building up the forge and working on some accessories for Tar. Remind me, was it an arrow that you were designing?
Yeah, it was basically like an arrow with a chain attached, so that it could do impact damage and then could be reeled back in for multiple firing of it.
These hands.
Now, you were able to perfect the plans, or were you able to create a prototype?
Stopped the plans. I think the next step was to build it in the forge with Tar. That's
Right.
According to my notes. That's what I've got.
Yep. And like you were able to get some pretty solid plans in there, realizing that this type of arrow is likely only ever able to be used in a great bow, of which Tar has the only one in existence, as you know. So pretty successful there. In that time, Aslan was able to create a world tree of sorts by siphoning into the magic core within the Ashfell Keep. So like it's as if the tree is constantly going through all sorts of different life cycles, and it's the leaves are constantly changing between green to the needles are constantly changing between green to yellow to orange to red, and it's pretty magical in look. Then we had Tar, who built the foundations of her home as well as her own forge to kind of provide a more steady area for her family to be raised with her 2 children. Then we had Cain, who went off to expand his capabilities as a fighter, trying to push himself beyond the limit that he's been working desperately on, and earned a homebrew feat, which allowed him to increase his maximum cap to 21 rather than 20.
Ooh. Very cool.
Am I forgetting anyone?
Tar is pretty much 100% healed.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Just has like cyberpunk type like hands currently. I think that's it.
Forgetting Katie and Aslan's thing.
Ooh.
Oh, right. So, Raven and Aslan, when you guys first were exploring the keep, you found that there was this magical shard, like this broken off metal magical item that was like in this teleportation circle in the hidden vault within the keep. It was eventually discovered from Raven's research and Aslan's help to determine that this may actually be a piece of the compass of location. And Aslan, is there anything else I'm forgetting about yours?
No, but we also discovered that, or at least surmised that the 2 locations that the core is connected to as a teleportation circle may be locations of the compass pieces.
And Raven, is there anything else I forgot? Okay. So, as just right before we finished off with all this downtime, Adrona approached the group within the courtyard. Basically saying that with all the danger that's surrounding the area, She is unsure of her strength and wishes to connect more with her roots, and decides to take passage to the Feywild, where she will learn more about her kind, her capabilities, and grow in experience. So a portal was formed for her to go through the World Tree, and has since left to the Feywild. Now, present day, there seems to be a bit of a desert storm in the sky. Um, most of the air, most of the cloud space on top of you is like gray, kind of like gloomy looking. There's not a whole lot of rain that drops within this area, but wind has really picked up. It's hard to walk around without sand getting in your eyes, so you have to kind of cover them or put on type of eye protection. Aside from that, it's about noon. About a month. Did we decide 2 weeks or a month for the downtime?
We did 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
Approximately 2 months after, we're sitting here in kind of the beginnings of fall. But that doesn't really make a difference with where your keep is located. It's still fucking hot. You're given a little bit of reprise from the heat with the cloud cover that exists. But this is where we're going to start tonight's session. What would
DM,
you all like to do? Yes.
was there anything else with the faceless during last session that Gladdek would have missed?
There was. Oh, that's right. Part of Adrona's downtime was doing research on the faceless. Found that a demon cannot exist on the prime material plane without being tied to another soul. So it's implied that the faceless, though he's thousands of years old, its original tether is still on the prime material plane. We also learned that Surtur is not Nizram's demon's name. It's more a rank of flesh golem. Surtur is more like consider like a lieutenant or a captain would be his title. But that's about all they were able to find out there.
Okay, I was there for that. It was more if anything happened last session.
Nope.
During this downtime, would our characters have had a chance to do a long rest to heal up?
100%.
Okay.
That being said, over the course of the 2 months, Gore is more or less fully recovered. Tar, you are feeling a lot better. You're not as drained, and you're able to use your vocal cords a lot more, but you're going to have to retrain yourself how to speak. Like, even though, like the training that you had done up to this point isn't invalid, but now that it's completely restored, it's almost like starting from zero.
That's fair. What shape is my blacksmithing home at from my magic informing it? Is it just the foundations?
Well, with the aid of magic and some of the blacksmith apprentices kind of in their downtime kind of helping out with that, it's probably 2/3 of the way done. Like, there are 2 livable spaces within your home, but it's not completely finished.
Cool. Okay.
I would say like the master bedroom or the kids' bedroom, whatever you prefer, and then the main living area is finished.
Okay, cool. Tara's gonna take her kids to go see Uncle Aslan.
Okay. Speaking of Aslan, can you turn on something a bit more deserty?
Sure.
So
This work?
That's fine. Unironically, that's the link I sent you.
Oh yeah, I assumed that was my cue.
No, this one works just fine. So, Tar, you're looking to find Aslan?
Yeah, she's taking her kids to go see Uncle Aslan.
I'd say Aslan's outside of the tree, actually talking to Ganesh at this moment to give her her first tasks.
Can you let me know what those tasks are? Actually, Dinesh, is that a female character?
Mm-hmm. She's the druid that we brought along.
She speaks to you with a level of aggravation. She was willing to come along to help you with your task, but was just on the edge. What can I do for you?
Well, I have an assignment for you I'd like to do while you're here. You're the groundskeeper of this keep now, and I'd like to turn it into a druidic grove.
That will take quite some time, Aslan.
Well, this being your only task, all you have is time, so...
She scoffs and kicks some dirt behind her as she stomps out and begins preparing components to cast plant growth.
Aslan will start to take his leave back to his home. Inside the tree.
As you're about to step into the threshold, you are stopped by Tar and her children.
And she just lets go of their hands as they'll run towards Aslan. She'll just wave.
An unexpected visit, but a good one at least. What are your kids' names again?
Oh, they are. I know. Henrin and Smila.
Henrin and Smila, how are we doing?
Sorry, muted. Smila seems to be pretty. It seems like she doesn't have, at least at the current moment, doesn't have a whole lot of ways to expend her energy, so it's just kind of pacing in place. And she looks at you with kind of an excited look. Oh, you know. And then Heron kind of look. It's Heron. Heron kind of looks off to the side. I don't know. I'm just. Tar told us to come.
Well, I'm glad you came. It's a nice visit to see you two.
Oh, do you have any food for us?
Unfortunately not. I don't have any food made right now.
Oh, well, you know how I love those strawberry pastries.
Yes, I'll have to see about making some then.
Yes. And then she just starts running around the tree. And then Heron just kind of gives an annoyed look and goes off to follow.
Tar pats him on the head as he walks away.
He fixes his hair.
I'm gonna.
Himself's an emo boy.
He just says that he has a hard time with showing his emotions. Anyway, Tar waves her hand as she begins to sign. Since she now has vocal cords, she's just like, I should also try to use them.
Yeah, Aslan would stop you from signing. Now, remember what I taught you. You have to break new habits and...
So this is going to be a little bit different than the Throg situation. You know the words, but if you wish to speak, just give yourself a little bit of a hindrance.
Okay. I can work with that.
I'm gonna leave that
I can work with that. No one fucking make fun of me for what I'm about to do.
Okay.
It's good to see you.
Okay, clearly we need to spend some more time practicing. You can use your sign language for right now.
I'm gonna give you advantage on your next. I'm gonna give you advantage on your next check when I tell you to roll for how well you speak. Okay.
Her olive green cheeks get a little darker. She just kind of little embarrassed as she just like signs. I'm sorry. I just wanted to speak to see how you were since our trip.
All joking aside, it is the first time you have actually been able to speak a sentence. So
Well,
improvement is being made.
no need to apologize. I would imagine it would be hard to try to speak after you spend most life not doing so. Like I said, I would be more than glad to help you again learn how to speak. I'm doing okay after the trip. I'm having a hard time picking up cooking. I just don't really feel like I care to do much right now.
She kind of like nervously kind of taps her fingers and she kind of like tries to think of the best way to, and then she signs. I'm sorry that you feel like that right now, but it's okay to feel like that once in a while. You can't be perfect all the time, Aslan.
Well, nobody's perfect. That's just a myth, but it sucks to lose my family after I feel like I was trying to reconnect with them. I feel lost and purposeless at this moment, but I know I won't stay like this forever.
She tilts her head as she looks at you and looks around the whole keep and the kids and everyone and goes, I don't know. Maybe I know a little bit with my brother and the fears of my clan, but I'm sorry you lost your family like that. Just know that there may be all of us or some of us who are your family. And we're here to help.
I'm glad to hear that. Uh, it's nice having the kids around. And you might be right. I didn't, I may not have fully lost my family, but even if, I have a good one here.
She nods as she continues, but it, it's still hard. And just know if you need anything, me and the kids are here for you. They love your
Yes.
company, even Heron, even though he has a hard time showing it.
Right. You're raising some good children, Tar.
I plan on making a new clan, a new heritage. You are welcome to be part.
I'd be honored.
She'll just kind of bow her head with a small smile. Let's see more of your home. And she'll just go hang out with him for a bit.
Yes, I think I have some strawberry pastries I need to start on.
I'll help.
As you guys walk into your living space, Smila and Heron eventually made their way inside of the threshold, and Smila just kind of pulls at your pants fabric, Aslan.
Yes.
I found this. Think you'd like it. It's like a branch that has fallen off of the tree, but for some odd reason, like the magic is still running through it despite it being broken off, and it just kind of keeps changing color. I just thought that you'd like this.
Oh, this is a fine staff. I think I could use this.
She kind of glows and then just runs off and knocks over something on a shelf. Aslan, why don't you give us a description of what your living space looks like within the world tree?
All right. Let's see. I think I posted a picture actually at some point. Maybe not. So basically, it's definitely feels like an elvish design. How they build their homes and trees, like more like the wood elves. It's built into the front of the tree as you walk in. There's an intricate carving, like staircase, going up with moss, like a moss carpet on the steps as you travel up, in a way that it kind of cleans off your feet with the dew that collects on the moss. With some small round stones on the edge that you, as you travel up in a spiral, kind of up to the first layer of the canopy, is where he has a balcony home. He's kind of made an opening where he has like a porch, like lookout. He can see out into the front, almost like a watchtower. Even it could be used as, like, you can see out into the front of the keep over the wall and to like the mountainsides. And he has very like Middle Eastern Indian vibes. There's a hookah in the middle of the room with plenty of like beanbag pillow chairs surrounding it. His bed is basically just an assortment of a ton of pillows and comfy foam type things. He basically lives on a cloud of pillows. He has a nice small kitchen, though he doesn't use it much for any cooking. That's mainly just there if he's entertaining people. Um, uh, any other time he'd use the actual fort kitchen.
Okay. So you spend some time trying to put together some tarts. It's a pretty simple recipe. It's just your basic pastry dough, just some frozen butter that's kind of layered in on itself several times with some fruit filling. A basic recipe, one similar to what your mom used to make. So as you guys are preparing this, let's see, Dahlia, what are you up to?
Have me and Gore made it back with our Emberback?
Yes. The Emberback has opted to not stay within the keep. It's just burrowed its own little nest within the side of the fort's wall.
Okay, perfect. I'm sorry. I stepped out to go to the bathroom for a little bit and die. What is like our goal right now?
Everyone's returning from downtime.
Okay. Perfect. I think if anything, it's been a minute since Dahlia's checked on Tar, so she's gonna go check on her.
You find Tar within Aslan's abode, within the world tree. You are drawn by the scent of a sweet pastry that has been baked fresh.
She'll kind of come in like almost like she's following her nose into this place. Sees Tar and is just like, what is that wonderful smell?
When you see Tar, she's like, it probably's been a minute. I don't know if you saw her when she came back, but
nope.
She's 100%, well, 99% Githyanki. Her hands look very cybernetic.
Dahlia's like pleasantly surprised by this. Like,
it's been many years since you've seen Dahlia. Since you've seen Tar in this form.
Yeah.
No. She met me when
Oh,
I was.
My bad.
Yeah, I met her
Crap.
when she was scrap metal.
Yeah.
Dahlia's super surprised by this and like almost like in an ecstatic, like happy cheerleader way. He's like, "Oh my goodness, look at you! Can you speak?"
She looks at Aslan and then looks at you and just like her cheeks go a little darker green and she just shakes her head.
We're working on that.
It's okay. Progress though.
If you'd like to join us, I don't know if you partake in the Mother's Leaf. That's Aslan's name for weed. I have my smoking set up there if you'd like to join us. But we're about done here, and just between us two, or us three, I put a little extra special batch on the side. I put some Mother's Leaf in it.
Oh, Tari gobbles one up quickly.
Yeah, Dahlia kind of like cracks her fingers and she's like, "Well, you know, if you're gonna twist my arm about it," and like gladly partakes with you.
As you grab one and eat it, Aslan's like, wait, it's quite hot. Oh,
Yeah, she just pops a whole thing in her mouth.
I imagine you now having a tongue and a mouth. You're not used to having to wait to eat super scalding food, so you damn near burn your tongue.
Yeah,
She okay.
you do the hush, 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 hush.
Like you're blowing on a hot pocket or a pizza roll.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, Dahlia's like, it's not that hot, and she pops one in her mouth.
Well, I'm less worried about a dragonborn's ability to eat hot food, but and as Aslan sits down and starts puffing on like the hookah pipe.
What kind of effects is Dahlia going to experience from this?
I will let you know.
Oh,
It takes a minute for digestible marijuana to really take effect.
okay.
This will
Well,
help us connect closer to the Earth Mother.
Dahlia kind of like points towards the hookah pipe and is like, "Do you mind, Aslan?"
Well, there's 4 different pipes. Just grab one.
Again, she cracks her fingers and says, "Quit twisting my arm," and grabs one and just goes to town.
So you have
Wait.
crystallized within a sugar cube concentrated fire moss, which is a type of tobacco that is popular in Aralas. It's a similar stimulating effect, but it doesn't alter the mind. It's quite addictive, though.
Yeah, I would imagine Aslan has like a row of basically weed pots growing in his house. And that's just where he supplies himself. He just uses plant growth to keep it going.
The effects are very pure. With the plants integrating themselves within the world tree, they're constantly propelled in accelerated growth with the power from it.
Yes, all the weed.
Tar nods her head happily as she kind of signs to Dahlia. She goes, "The kids are running around. They'll probably come in here soon for the non-special pastries. How was your trip?"
It was quite productive. Not necessarily sure if me and my father see eye to eye on the situation, but I do have an emberback now. It burrowed its way out in the yard somewhere.
Tar, you
Tar-
are familiar with emberbacks. You've never seen one in person, though.
Tar's like mouth kind of goes agape as she goes, I've heard in those things mighty warriors have fought them. That is impressive. You have one here?
I do. And it's quite friendly. If you would like, when you have some free time, I'd be more than happy to take you for a ride.
Yes, me and my kids would love that.
Perfect. Well, when we can, we will take him out and we will let him have some fun. I don't have a name for this emberback yet.
I was going to say, I'm expecting that to come from you.
We're gonna call him Daniel.
Is it a him?
That's up to you.
Yeah, we're gonna call him Daniel.
Make sure you write that down.
Well,
And Daniel.
So as everyone's kind of having that conversation, Raven, what are you doing at this time?
So I don't know. There was some thought of how to locate and figure out where the other pieces are, but it's like pushing the limit of the spell a bit.
Would you say that you reach out to the group for help?
Maybe, yeah.
So Yezriel and Gladdek, would you guys be down to assist Raven with this?
Yeah. Sure. Not
Pretty
sure
much
Gladdek
what I'm
is in
trying
that
to. I
field of
may
expertise.
need Aslan, because what I'm trying to do is get the memory from it.
So, for sake of brevity, do we want to say for the sake of brevity that everybody just meets up at Aslan's abode?
Sure, yeah. He wasn't expecting to host so many. Mind the mess, but
Mind the mess.
he didn't fold his laundry fully today. But
Well, guys, I have an idea for something. I know we probably have other things, but I want to try, because there's other pieces to this. What I want to do is try to see if I can pull its memory from when it was shattered, and if people took the pieces or if the pieces were scattered, just try to pull any memory from it. The thing is my capabilities is only for people, not objects.
Car's fine. I will use my mana skills to help in any way that I can.
Well, Loss, I'd be more than happy to help, but this is definitely outside of my expertise. As far as the materials it's made of, I could help there, but anything deeper than that is well past what blacksmith is known for.
well,
That's the thing, is like I'm wondering, like, I know it could have been a magical item at one point, or it
you
is a
don't
magical item, but
you don't use mana, or you don't fully use mana yet, right?
not yet. I've felt it and
Okay.
summoned it at certain points, but I haven't fully gave into its power, I should say.
Okay. Well, Aslan's going to cast guidance on her to help, and have her assist him in basically. I guess he's going to use mana sense as well as like feel the mana pathways of the item to see if he can connect where the other pieces are, or at least get a feel for like its mana, so he knows what he's looking for if they're close enough to another item.
Okay, DC is going to be kind of high, but I'll give you that advantage if Raven wants to help.
Of course. I'm willing to try anything.
Okay.
Go ahead and either I'll take Arcane or a mana sight check.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, what'd you say?
This was for Aslan. He's making a roll to
Oh.
see if we can determine more about the compass of location.
That is a 13 plus 16 is what, 29? Yeah, 29.
So, with Adrona's help, with Raven's help, although Raven cannot really conjure mana her insight and her intent is helping you significantly, showing that there are finite traces of mana within this, and it comes off of it in streams, almost as if like it's like questioning where the other pieces are. It like collects in circles around the broken edges of this compass.
Hmm. Interesting. It's almost like it wants to connect to the other pieces like a magnet.
Are they like pointing in certain directions? Is there like a certain number of them, or is it just random?
Not necessarily. It's almost as if like think of it as like a layer of glue that you've pasted on the outside of the edge, and it seems like the mana is all collecting around that broken edge, as if it wants to be adhered to itself again.
Is this piece different from the core of the keep, or is this the
Rephrase
core?
that.
So is this like
Oh,
a
is this
piece
like
we
the
had
middle
gotten
piece?
before? Yeah,
Yeah, this
is the piece in the keep that the tree's connected to, is this a different piece from that?
It's the same one. The
Oh.
tree is more connected to that teleportation circle, but although the magic that you're drawing from that circle makes you think that it's more than just a teleportation circle.
Does it seem similar?
No. It seemed like it may take some further investigation, is all I'm going to say there.
Okay. Well, clearly if we have a second piece close enough to this one, they will connect. So that would be an easy way to tell if we even have a piece in the first place.
Agreed.
Now, as for finding it, that may take a more effort, though. I do say we have two leads we could try. The teleportation circle is connected to two different places. It's a hunch that those could be places that a compass piece is located.
And it was found here in this tree?
It was found within a hidden vault under, like, kind of at the bottom of a spiral staircase beneath the dungeon.
Yes, the treasury room of the keep. It was in the center of it, where the teleportation circle is that the tree is connected to.
Was there any markings around there at all?
No.
I'm
When
just
we
thinking
investigated it,
through everything.
yeah. I remember when we investigated it, we had a rough location of where it was connected to, though I forgot to notate that down. But we know that there's two areas that teleportation circle leads to, and Aslan's guess is that those would be likely good places to find a compass piece, or at least better than what we currently have.
Solid.
So, as everyone's kind of sitting around lounging in your home, what would Phoenix Force like to do? I'll say that the weather outside has gotten significantly worse, and most of the people that were working on structures outside of the keep or within the courtyard have now taken solace within the actual keep itself.
I'm gonna say, since the weather's so bad and we're all kind of cozied up in there, Tara's kind of high off her ass, drawing it on her phoenix. Like, she's listening, but she's also like kind of sketching out the concept for her phoenix emblem for her clan, while she's kind of listening to everyone. She's kind of high off her ass.
The creative juices are flowing. It's different now that a part of your brain is no longer mechanical. You're able to have a more rigid thought process when it comes to it, especially while under the influence. You're having a very easy time with creative thought.
I don't know. I feel like everybody's thinking at the current moment, so I just want to throw this out there. I know that there are a handful of side objectives, we could call it, that people want to do either at their homelands or other where it be places. I don't think that those are bad ideas we could head towards. Compass, we don't have a clear idea of where the compass pieces are outside of these 2 locations. And we are clearly lacking in power to fight Vecna as it is. So it's not a bad idea to focus on other goals at the same time. Just a suggestion.
That's a great idea, Aslan. I know for me personally, I need to meet with my cousin Dahlia to make sure the ascension of the Dwarven Kingdom is handled, so that I don't have to worry about it as we proceed with everything associated with Vecna, and then at some point make a trip down to the Dragonborn tribe to see if I can locate this material for your shield. But with the current weather, I think we'll have a little bit of time before heading out. The chief, Smith, did recommend that Tar and I should break in the forge, so at some point here before we head out, I know we need to go at least make a prototype of this arrow.
Tar is like happily like nodding her head. She's looking a little, her face looking a little goofy because she just doesn't know what kind of expression to hold with the way that she's feeling.
That sounds fine to me. I have a little side thing I wanted to work on as he looks at the branch that he got.
It's at this point during conversation you hear a very rapid and insistent knocking at the door.
Come in.
The door opens kind of quietly. You see a member of the Order of Cloth. For those of you who don't remember, the Order of Cloth is like a specially trained, more or less maid service that has trained their whole lives in maintaining and upkeeping to a royal degree. Professional house cleaners. But they don't speak. This particular individual seems quite frazzled and like really worried about something.
What is it? What's happening?
It opens its eyes very wide and then gestures for you to follow.
Alrighty then.
All right.
Let's go.
Follows along.
Okay. This member of the Order of the Cloth, in a very speedwalky type of fashion, keeping all decorum, walks over to the main building within the keep and points vigorously down towards the hatch leading towards the dungeon.
Okay. I'm going down first. I'm not gonna crush anybody again.
All right.
Tar's following.
Yeah.
Tar?
Tar's following, but she can't help but is like giggling really fucking weird. I don't know how to mimic that weird ass talking with a giggle, so I'm just gonna. I don't know, fucking know. Like I know she's just like can't help but laughing as she's walking.
Yezreel?
Yezreel can go down. It's just right after Az.
Okay, so the whole group goes down?
Mhm.
It's tough for those who don't have dark vision to see, but those who do see that there's a hand kind of reaching out and trying to like scrape its way out of the Faceless's cage.
Are we all down there?
If you'd like to be.
Yeah, Dahlia will be down there and she'll activate her flame tongue to cast light.
Suddenly, everybody can see this. A very frantic scraping that's getting weaker by the second, trying to reach out of the containment facility.
What is it, friend?
It tries reaching out and then gets pulled in.
We'll go up to the grates and try to peer inside.
There's a form at the very back, at the very edges of your vision. It's huddled up in the back. A hunched over white figure. It's leaning over, kind of mumbling to itself. And it reaches its long arm all the way over to the grate and kind of turns its blank face over to you.
Who are you?
I thought this was the faceless.
Hey,
Tilts his head towards you. Friend, knowledge, power. What is it that you seek?
it pauses. Well, you seek the compass of location.
It slowly crawls in your direction. As blood is splattered against its featureless face. You seek knowledge.
Yes.
The blood seeps into its visage as if it were never there to begin with. Its head straightens. I do not know of what you speak.
Then why do you have blood on your face? That is my next question.
It drags its long, lengthy arm and puts its hand on its featureless face and rubs a smear of blood as it seeps into its skin. They got too close. Knowledge. Power.
They?
Did one of the Order of the Cloth get too close?
So,
As you see the faceless kind of straighten its form, it stands up to be about 10 feet tall as its arms are still dragging on the floor. As it contorts, its body changes to that of the shape of the Order of the Cloth member that was eaten. Does this answer your question?
I was not aware that the Order of Cloth had access to down here, so... Tar, did we not put up the barrier?
No, last time we went down, she put the barrier. Like she'll. Sorry, that's meta. She just kind of like giggles a bit, and just goes and just kind of nods her head. She's like, "Last time, yes." Unless someone casted dispel magic, wall was put up.
I was hungry. There's a storm that approaches, and I was scared. I reached past your barrier and, well, it was easy enough. I'm in here by choice.
Israel gulps. What could possibly scare you?
The storm. As it like jerks its head in an unnatural way.
Is there something in the storm that's unnatural?
Its voice begins to crack. No, knowledge. Food. Then it reverts shape.
I don't know how I feel being down here right now.
To be honest,
This one's taking a step back.
To be honest, Yezreel,
So,
if he wanted to do anything to us, he would have already done it.
Car signs. Until I make machine. Until I make the sentinels, you may need guards outside the barrier.
Or provide it with food.
just as you do. Take care of this disturbance and bring me food, and I will provide knowledge, power, friends.
Car's eyes widen as she raises her hand to speak. She just looks around. What if we make deal with a city to bring in high-risking criminals and feed it to the creature thingy?
That may work.
Whatever you're saying, we didn't hear it, Tuck.
More knowledge,
Sound quiet.
Yeah, I didn't really pick it up.
Whatever we decide, we need to do it quickly before others go missing.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Now we
I
can.
can hear you perfect.
Okay. We're just gonna go like this for now. I'm not sure what's happening.
I think it might be a setting with your module that just goes quieter. Because before, last time you did your stash, we could hear you fantastically.
I'll fix it later.
That's fine.
The more knowledge, the more power, the more food. He says in response to your question about bringing criminals.
As to the disturbance, is there something specific we should be looking for in this storm to appease you?
This storm is not of this world. Take care of it.
God damn it.
And it scurries back to its back corner and hunches down and holds its long arms over its head.
For those of you that are based in Mana, have you looked at the storm? Because
Shakes your head no.
based off of what he said, I have a uncomfortable feeling that this may be Vecna raising the storm and not just a natural sandstorm.
I mean, honestly, for the climate And the area, I thought it was odd that we're getting a sandstorm here.
In either case, let's check it out.
Agreed.
So,
Yeah.
the Phoenix Force had. Oh, please.
No, I was just gonna go make sure her kids were okay as they head out.
To speed things up a little bit, you're able to inform some of the. Have you guys put somebody in charge while you're gone?
Probably should.
I was gonna say I don't think we have because I don't think we've been gone as a group. We've been gone individually, so someone was always there.
So for now, we're going to put one of the senior blacksmiths in charge of the keep while you're gone, and then we'll figure this out in RP later.
I was gonna make sure she puts up the basically completely shut the door, making it just a solid wall. Straight earth.
So the group kind of gathers up together on to prepare for a journey of who knows where. As Mana Weavers, I want you all to give me a mana sight check, including you, Julia.
Can do.
Ooh,
16. Not bad.
12.
A nat 20?
That's a nat 20.
Wow.
Plus 10 for 30.
Okay.
Wow.
32.
Okay, so Aslan and Runa, you both sense a massive disturbance, almost as if like mana is being siphoned from the world around it into this pseudo tornado of sorts. For the Phoenix Force will be directly west of your keep, and for Runa, you are much closer, but it's directly northward.
All right.
Runa, you've been seeing some outbreaks happen occasionally throughout your travels, and like this is by far the biggest one you have seen. It's terrifying, but there's something going on.
I imagine as Runa continues northward and approaches this. Dear gods. Enough is enough. But she treks onward.
Aslan, do you relay this to the group?
100%.
Well, if it's something the Faceless is scared of, we better fucking move.
Tara looks at the storm and she signs. He's scared. It's scared of this storm.
Or whatever's causing it. If this is an outbreak, it means it's connected to Vecna, which means this creature is scared of Vecna.
Tara's mana aura is going to kind of explode around her as it's swirling, as her eyes get a very kind of like in Bleach with the Ryetsu, the eyes, as she aims her hands on it at the storm as she gets ready, as she's going to use control weather. Her first time using. Oh no, never mind. It's control water, not weather. How far away is the storm now from us?
You're currently in it, but from what it seems like, the eye of the storm is probably a mile or two west of the keep.
She's gonna use control wind to attempt to honestly rip the storm in half and push both sides out that way, as her aura just explodes around her.
As she's doing that, I'm gonna cast Augury and pretty much foresee what that's gonna do.
Okay, can you read me the description of that? I know it's a big one.
It's casting gem inlet sticks, rolling dragon modes, laying out ornate cards, employing some other divine tools. You receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. The DM chooses from the following possible omens: wheel for good results, woe, bad results, wheel and woe for both good and bad, or nothing, results that aren't especially good or bad. It doesn't take into account possible changes before it's after and before type thing.
Okay, so I'll say you cast this right after Aslan does his thing. Let me put some dice out. You cast Audrey, and from what you're able to tell through the divine, it's definitely woe. Some bad things are going to happen. But that's not from the... Specifically, what are you asking for? It's okay. So what specifically are you asking about? Are you asking about the outcome of the storm or the outcome of the spell that Dre will cast? I mean, that Tar will cast.
Something that Tar casts.
Oh.
Because it has to be within the next 30 minutes. Because I don't know if this will last 30 minutes.
I'd say will. You get the sense that something good will come of this. All right, Tar, as you cast your spell, Raven has given you the outcome from divine power that what you do will not have adverse effects. And you're able to split the cloud line to a degree. And it allows you to get a clearer sense of where the eye of the storm is happening. There looks to be like the semblance of a pseudo hurricane that's forming. That you couldn't tell from the amount of dust that's being picked up. Although it doesn't clear much of the weather.
She's gonna try to... She'll use control wind again to try to stop the hurricane from... She's basically trying to completely dissipate the hurricane by using its own wind against itself.
You try, but being this far away and the capabilities of the spell, you fail.
She's kind of like falls to her knees, like kind of like panting heavily if she's sweating. If she's never casted a spell at that level before.
What's the level of the spell?
It is 5th.
Can you read me the description, please?
Oh, let me see. You can control the air in 100, and the range is 300 feet. Control wind in a 100-foot radius.
Yeah, so you're able to protect the party from getting buffeted by the storm. But as far as stopping the storm that is far from you, you won't be able to do much.
That's fine. The duration is for an hour, so she's protecting the keep then from it.
Sounds good.
Okay. Wait, what did you cast?
Control winds.
Oh, you're not gonna. Did you cast control weather?
I thought I had it, but I didn't. I was wrong.
You're able to get a big portion of the keep. You won't be able to cover the entire thing, but the major structural integrity points are protected from your with your spell.
Okay. Aslan's gonna cast 8th level control weather.
Oh my god.
I thought you casted
Teleporting.
control weather. That's why I was like, oh, I'm not gonna waste my spell slot.
Read to me what that does, because this may or may not work.
You take control of the weather within 5 miles of you for the duration. You must be outdoors to cast the spell. It ends early if you go indoors. When you cast a spell, you change the current weather conditions, which are determined by the DM. You can change precipitation, temperature, and wind. It takes 1d4 times 10 minutes for the new condition to take effect. Once it does so, you can change the condition. Once it changes, you can change it again. The spell ends. The weather gradually returns to normal.
It's going to take 30 minutes for this to take effect, and it says that I have the control. What do you want to change the weather to be?
He's going to change it to rain.
Okay. Over the course of the next 10 minutes or so, you start to feel little trickles of rain with the wind slowing down as the party heads closer and closer. Does anybody else want to do anything before we start walking over?
Yezreel, let's get a move on. Though we might be able to change the weather, but what's causing it isn't going away. As Gladdek pulls out a ring that he slips onto one of Yezreel's fingers, casting Warding Bond.
I have to hold concentration on this for 8 hours. Once that breaks, the weather goes back to whatever you decide.
Sounds good. I will let you know.
Yezreel, as long as I have concentration, you have a +1 to AC, +1 to saving throws, resistance to all damage, because I take the other half of your damage.
Yeah. Alright. Agreed. Let's go figure out the cause of this.
Okay. You guys start walking out. About 25-ish minutes pass, and the wind has mostly died down, but as you're getting closer, rain starts pouring heavily. Whatever is affecting the weather is not natural. Whatever is affecting the weather is amplifying it to a degree. The rain is starting to come down maliciously, and it's hard to keep your footing with most of this place being desert, and a lot of the sand is just turning to slush, or mud, rather.
Here's my,
But the wind has mostly stopped at this point. Mana sight not required. You guys see, just ahead of you, that there is a absolutely massive tornado. It's kind of going over the desert and some rocky outcroppings, and the eye of the storm seems to have been trapped within an outcropping of several different ridges.
Well, that
Is it
certainly
heading
looks
towards us?
welcoming.
Is it heading towards us, the tornado?
It seems to be stagnant.
Oh.
I use my mana sense to see the source of the tornado.
100%.
Here. Not 20, 26.
This is very similar to the typhoon that you guys were sucked into when sailing over to Aralas. There seems to be this massive eye that's formed in the sky that's blood red, and this tornado is being formed out of its energy. That gets more intense music, please.
access my that fillable character sheet anymore. Won't let me edit it or add things to it.
Weird. So you can't see any of your stuff?
I can see it, but I can't like add any more details. Like I was about to add my my spell DC.
Okay. We'll figure that in just a minute. This is perfect, by the way. Your spell
Thank
DC
you.
is 8 plus proficiency plus modifier.
It's a 14. I'm just trying to add it to my my character sheet that you gave me, but it won't let me. It's like I have to start a free trial to add things to it.
Weird. Let's
well.
worry about that later. Just
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. As you guys approach the eye of the storm here, you see that there are flame strikes being thrown by somebody. You can't really tell. But as you get closer and closer, you hear the roars of 2 adult bronze dragons as they scream and screech into the sky. As everyone runs closer and closer, what would you like to do?
I can hold concentration on this spell and help heal you. If I drop it, the weather will get worse.
Car nods and she's holding on to her great her bow, her metal great bow, and she just looks to the group and nods. As adrenaline starting to kick in and clear up her system.
Okay. And Aslan will drop concentration on control weather.
It's going to take a little bit of time for that to fix itself. So for right now, you guys are going to be pelted by rain. Runa, you've just come across 2 massive dragons as you have found the eye of the storm, literally. What do you do? Not Jordan, I meant Runa, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Runa would kind of stare at the dragons for a moment and grin as she kind of reaches onto a pouch on her hip and holds it for a moment. Let's do this. And starts slinging fire spells. I think she would lead with a fireball as soon as she had that moment to speak to herself, if possible. But
I won't make you expend anything because we're about to start initiative. As everyone starts rolling in, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break.
Oh, sure.
Because we're having to watch my screen share, you're going to have to just tell me where you'd like to go. Sorry that we have to do it this way. But Evan, if you wouldn't mind sharing the links to the 2 tracks you had overlapping in the Discord chat, that way everybody can have their own music.
Please.
Oh, are you not able to watch them both at the same time?
No, you can't.
No.
Oh, that's odd. King?
Before we get started, I did misspeak. Constantine 2 is not part of the DCU. It would be an Elseworlds world story, or at least at the moment. But who knows? They might bring him into the fold.
All right, once everybody has the music, if they'd like it on, let me know when you guys are ready.
Already here.
I was going to say.
Yeah, ready.
Which one are we playing? Or are you playing both?
Both layered. You can just play the music. You don't have to get fancy with it.
Let's get fancy. You guys can hear that though. There we go.
Yeah, that works too. If you pull it up on your stream tuck.
But you'll need to put it into a separate window that you don't minimize.
There we go.
Does that work for everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is it
Okay.
playing?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's very
it's
quiet.
working.
Okay, I can turn it up.
So.
Maybe it's just me. Maybe I need to turn up my shit. Okay, I can hear
Oh
you.
yeah, there we go. That's
Okay, guys. So, the two dragons are kind of reeling up. And they're moving closer to this individual that you're now able to see clearly. Runa, give us a description of what you look like, please.
Hey, yo?
Link it in the chat as well, just for ease. But Runa is a purple-skinned tiefling, large horns that kind of jut upwards, dressed in blues and golds. Definitely looks like somebody who's been around, gotten some gold, seen a thing or two. Her hair is braided back and kind of sits in a long, just a standard old braid tucked behind her ears and little dangly earrings and such, with eyes bright orange red.
Hell yeah.
She's just staring down these dragons with a grin on her face, baring her teeth, almost like she's growling at it.
Everyone, as you see the imminent threat, you are thrown around, trying to hold your bearing as the eye of the storm attempts to consume you. It becomes harder to breathe as the oxygen is being sucked from the atmosphere. In the midst of all that, the bronze dragons breathe a huge breath of fire into the vortex, and it gets consumed and spirals upwards. Roll for initiative.
Yes.
I'll call it out. Just give me a second. Okay, 25 to 20.
I have a 21 for Runa.
20 to 15.
19 for
That would be
Gladdek.
and a 15 for Dahlia.
What was the first one?
19.
16 for Tar.
I just couldn't hear Dawn very well. Hold on, let me turn Dawn up real quick. Okay, 15 to 10.
14.
What's your dex? Okay. Ten to 5.
6.
Oh,
Yeah, not one.
Oh, poor Yezreal.
talk about getting fucked. Damn.
Yeah,
No!
the lowest I can roll.
And then Aslan, what did you get?
Oh, 12, sorry.
How dare you guys? How dare
I know. No healings for me.
I'm pretty sure I've got everybody here. Okay. Runa, as you see these two dragons let loose a huge plume of fire that gets consumed into this tornado that turns almost like a fire typhoon. You draw on the power using the mana within yourself to charge up your attack. What do you do first? Taking a look at the battlefield, you see you've got an adult bronze dragon to your left and to your right. Additionally, everyone sees that there are three air elementals taking the form of a small dust devil around the outside. And it seems like this wind wall is starting to be pulled up. And that black line that you see from my screen share is the parameters of the battlefield.
Okay. I'm just doing a quick lookup for the wings.
Glad
Forgot
you're
that.
on deck.
Yeah, are the dragons currently in flight, or are they on the ground?
They are on the ground.
I think Runa is gonna take an action to activate her cloak. for the wings of flying. That costs an action, so she will move herself. Seeing the group down below. I'm just trying to find exactly how far it'll take me. 60 feet. So moving out.
I'm considering each square to be 10 feet on this map.
Okay. 30. She would try to move herself behind the group from where
Okay.
she's at now to the opposite side.
You attempt to move. As you pick up yourself in the air, the wind is going to take you.
Oh shit.
So you're able to initially fly, but as soon as you try to land, you're going to be pushed over here.
I imagine as you guys see her go overhead, she's like, look of determination on her face, and the wind picks up. Oh fuck! As she flies off in the other direction.
Anything else for your turn?
Don't think so at the moment. We're good for now.
Gladdek, you're up. Tar on deck.
Gladdek is going to dash to the dragon on the right. Because I think that's going to cost me, like, at least...
You can get there in normal movement if you wish.
I only have 25 movement, so if each of those squares is 10 feet, I would not make it.
I'll say you can get within melee range of 1, but you'll be reaching up for it.
Yeah, so if it doesn't cost me a dash, I'll go ahead and attack 3 times with my hammer. It's a 16 to hit on the first. A 29 on the second. And a nat 1 on the third.
1 hit.
And that'll do 15 bludgeoning damage.
It reels back as you shove your weapon into its claw, and it has to pull itself out. The crit fail. You go to slam down and miss the other talon as it gets raked back. Luckily, nothing happens. What's the damage?
15. And then Gladdek is going to action surge to give it another 3 strikes.
Ooh, get it.
It's a 26. A nat 20 for 30. And then a dirty 20.
All 3 hit. Your second attack just do double damage.
That's double the max dice roll, right?
Double max. Yep, double max.
It's going to be 45 damage in total, bludgeoning.
Describe how you do it.
After the initial whiff, you kind of see Morden's flame ignite in his eyes as he then imbues his hammer a little bit more and goes with a side swipe to pop it in the mouth. And then with the daze off of that, he brings it down, kind of shoving the snout into the ground, and then flips it back up to knock the head up out of the way.
Okay, and it does so, and it reels back in pain and lets loose the flame breath as it gets knocked back, and it recoils, bumping itself back into the rocks behind it. Tar. And then we've got Dahlia on deck.
Tar's aura explodes around her again as she looks at the bronze dragon to the left. Her eyes glow very bright as it almost has like a flash, like a camera flash, but arcane magic type feel to it, with different blues and hues. As she's gonna use Flesh to Stone spell.
Okay, read to me what that does, please.
Absolutely. This is easily one of my most favorite spells, especially because of Baldur's Gate.
Because that's the one. What
Say
if
that
it
one
fails?
more time. I'm sorry.
Oh, I just said it's one of my favorite spells of all time.
No, I mean.
attempt,
Oh, go ahead.
Oh.
Sorry.
you attempt to turn one creature that you see within range into stone. If the target's body is made of flesh, the creature must make a Constitution saving throw, and on a failed save, it's restrained as its flesh begins to harden. On a successful save, the creature isn't affected. A creature restrained by this spell must make another Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns. If it successfully saves against the spell 3 times, the spell ends. If it fails its saves 3 times, it turns to stone and is subject to petrified conditions for the duration. The successes and failures don't need to be consecutive. Keep track of both until the target collects 3 of a kind. If the creature is physically broken while petrified, it suffers from similar deformities if it reverts to its original state. If you maintain your concentration on the spell for the entire possible duration, the creatures turn to stone until the effect is removed, meaning unless someone unpetrifies it, it is forever a statue.
Okay.
And the DC is a 18 Constitution saving throw.
Which one are you doing it on?
The left one.
Okay, it's going to use legendary resistance.
Oh!
As it sneers at you and blows smoke that gets sucked up by the wind.
That's still legendary resistance burn, so.
True. He gives him the same look of as she's like smiling with her sharp, yanky teeth as this is a challenge. As she grabs her sword, and as a bonus action, she's going to use her blade barrier as a blue, very see-through blue hue bubble starts to swirl around her and form as she'll run up to that dragon on the left.
Okay. What's your movement?
My movement is 30.
You're good?
Yep, that's great.
All right, the lair is going to have an action, then it'll be Dahlia. I need everyone to roll a death save.
Oh no, I suck at these.
I have advantage.
Well, I'm not that terrible, I guess.
Anyone,
Alright, I also have advantage.
Oh.
anyone that rolled under a 20 fails.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
fuck. Are we getting hit with
Definitely
fire?
You don't know yet.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's
Fire.
16,
wind.
so fail.
Damn, I have resistance on fire.
Water. The 4 nations lived in peace.
So, who rolled over 20?
Dirty 20.
Israel.
Okay.
27. What does the ring give advantage on again?
Yes. I think it's,
A
Yeah.
lot.
You know,
not advantage. You get a +1 to AC and saving throws. And then
That's
you
right,
have
okay.
resistance
Thank
to
you.
all damage because I take the other half.
Okay, that's right. Thank you.
okay. As you guys all take a look at your surroundings, the air elemental starts spinning rapidly and eventually stop in a different position. Everyone is going to be scattered across the battlefield except for Gladdek and Yezreel. Gladdek and Yezreel, you are going to take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as debris slap you in the face. Everyone else takes 30.
Well, that hurt slightly.
Ouch.
So Yezreel, you'll take 7 and I'll take 8. That was a 26.
Everyone
to
else,
maintain
you feel so
concentration, DM.
disoriented that you were literally picked up by the tornado and thrown across the battlefield, landing into rocks, dirt, debris, or anything of the sort. But now it is Dahlia's turn.
Okay, where did I end up at?
You are right here.
Oh, God. Okay, my movement speed is 40. Can I make it to one of the dragons? And can I make it to the one on the right? If not, can I make it to that air elemental on the right.
So currently you're 50 feet ish away from the air elemental, and you're about 50 feet from the dragon as well.
Oh crap. Okay. Dahlia. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna make an attempt. Dahlia, move Dahlia 40 feet to the air elemental.
Okay, you're about 10 to 20 feet away.
That's perfect. And then Dahlia's going to go into a rage, so she'll puff up, and you'll see the smoke, the steam, kind of come out from underneath her scales as she beefs herself up. Okay. And she is going to unleash a breath weapon attack.
All right, and that's a death save.
It is a dex save of 16, and then it also needs to make a secondary wisdom save of 16.
Tie goes to player. Wisdom save fails.
Okay, so both those passed?
No, both failed.
Oh, shit. Oh no, the elemental failed, right?
Yes, it rolled a 16 and meets it, beats it, only applies to players.
Okay. So then it's going to take 23 of fire damage. And then secondary after that, it's going to take 14 of psychic damage.
You take out a huge portion out of this, and the air elemental seems to have shrunken in size, but it looks at you with a menacing glare.
Okay. I can only do my breath weapon once per short rest. And am I allowed to make another attack with a different method?
I believe going into a rage is a bonus action, so you are out of actions, I think.
Well, I mean, so she can do 2 attacks per action, but because I use a breath weapon, does that absolve that?
Yes, you get 2 weapon attacks if you use a weapon attack for your action, but if you use something else, your action is consumed.
Perfect. Then that is where she's going to end for right now.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have the elementals' turn. They are all going to roll these. Their rolls are going to count as 1. Okay. They rolled to recharge their whirlwind attack, and they rolled a 1, so they do not get it. And they are currently out of range, so they will pass, holding their action if someone gets within range. So next up, we have Raven with Aslan on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick Arcana check to sense magic in the air, I guess.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll Arcana.
15.
Okay. It's hard to keep concentration with being buffeted by the wind, but you're able to tell that really the only magic that is coming from any of this is from the air elementals.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic at 3rd level on the elementals. Or do I just have to pick one?
Dispel Magic, I believe, has a radius.
120 feet.
That's range. Oh, you just get to choose one creature, so which elemental? I think the one that's closest, you are right here. The one that's closest to you within 120 feet is this one.
Go for it.
Okay.
Okay, plan B. Poison spray. The, how far am I from the dragon?
You are about 10 feet away from the dragon.
Yeah, let's poison spray him.
Okay. Is poison spray considered acid damage? Oh, it's poison damage. Okay. Yep.
Succeed on a con saving throw.
Okay, so con save. It fails.
Okay. 1. $15.
It reels back. This one's looking a little rough. Okay, next in line we have Aslan with the dragons on deck.
All right, so for Aslan's bonus action, he is going to use Healing Aura. Everybody within 10 feet of him heals for 1d4 plus his wisdom modifier every time they start their turn and right now.
Okay, no one is within range currently, but that effect will apply if someone does get within range.
Yeah, he'll keep it up regardless. Green aura kind of spreads out and it just kind of wafts around him, kind of like a mist of green. Then he's going to cast. He's going to cast a level 4 mass healing word within 60 feet of himself for everyone.
1 second. I'll say that you can get everyone except for Runa.
Okay. He'll do that, and everyone will heal. Everyone will heal 15 points.
Very nice. You want to move at all?
Let's see. Yes. He would like to move back towards the center, I guess, to like the left of Yezreel there. So like kind of as center as he can be.
How
He
much
can move
movement
30 feet.
Okay, this is the closest you can get.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Next up is Dragon's turn. They are going to roll for their breath weapons. It recharges on a 5 or a 6. 4. Okay. Dragon on the right has been pummeled, and it's going to freak out. It's going to lash out and use its frightful presence. Everybody within 12 squares, which is everyone.
Oh my god.
Everyone needs to make a DC 16 wisdom save.
Is that a spell?
It's an ability.
Okay.
Nat 20, bitch.
Oh my god. I got that one.
Yezra, you have a plus 1 on yours.
Even with my +8, I failed.
I know, I got a +6, dude. I just needed a 10 or higher.
We got a plus to 0. Oh, I got a rock.
I got a rock.
Just double check. Are saves considered ability checks?
No.
No. Damn. All right.
Well, what's the DC?
16.
Yezra,
Ooh,
if you're at
save.
least close, you have a plus 1 from Warding Bond.
Yeah.
So who all got over 16?
Runa ended up with a 21.
Aslan.
Nat 20 for Gladdek.
Okay. Everyone who failed, you are considered frightened for 1 minute.
Fantastic.
You can repeat that save at the end of your turn. Let me double check the rulings on this real quick. Okay. While you are frightened, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. And you can't willingly move towards the dragon on the right. Okay.
Okay.
Other dragon is going to take flight and is going to be taken by the storm. Going to come about to right here. Is going to chomp down on our little Yezreel friend.
Yeah.
$18, 27, and 14.
You have a +1 to AC as well.
Yeah, okay. My AC's 18. So that would be one of those hits?
Yeah, one of them. Okay. You're able to dodge the claw and the tail, but unfortunately, it catches your heel with its teeth.
Okay. I use Uncanny Dodge to half the damage.
Sounds good.
Quarter it.
Oh yeah, quarter it. This one.
So you are going to take 3 damage as its teeth grazes your foot. You can sense a reality where your foot gets chomped off, but you're able to just barely get away with a scratch.
DM, is that 3 already quartered?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll take 3.
Okay. Next up, we have Yezreel with Runa on deck.
Alrighty. Well, this should be fun. So, Erzel's going to use his action to disengage from the dragon and move back toward Aslan.
Okay, that's your bonus action.
As my action, I'm going to fire a crossbow bolt at him.
At the one that tried to bite you?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a roll.
Alrighty. 27.
Hit.
9 points of damage. That'll be my turn.
Okay. The dragon reels up in frustration, getting its head tossed around by the wind. But Runa, you see that the battlefield has suddenly changed. What do you do?
Runa is kind of gonna, her eyes will bounce back and forth between the air elemental and the dragon, but upon seeing Yezreel get bitten, it's like a flash of memory comes across her face and she's headed straight as close as she can get to the dragon.
You can use your momentum to jump on top of this rock, but this is as far as you can get.
That works. She's gonna cast Investiture of Flame.
Remind me what that does.
So I'll pull it back up. Flames race across your body, shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet for the spell's duration. Flames don't harm her or anything like that, and she gains the benefits of she's immune to fire damage and has resistance to cold damage. Any creature that moves within 5 feet of you for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there takes 1d10 fire damage. And then I can use an action to create a line of fire 15 feet long and 5 feet wide, extending in a direction I pick. And then there's a dex save that's associated for 4d10 fire damage or half if they make the save.
Okay, is this concentration?
Transmutation is a skill. That's not helpful. No, it just has a duration. Oh wait, C means concentration. Yes.
Yes. Oh, wait,
Yes.
hold on. It should say. Hold on. Do you want to just link it in the Discord chat?
Yeah.
It seriously isn't concentration? What the hell?
That's
Oh.
awesome.
Glorious.
No, it is.
If
It's
you,
got a
for
C up
some
there.
reason,
It is. It's concentration.
Oh, am I just seeing it wrong?
Duration. There's a C next to it. That's concentration. 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the name
Okay.
itself has the C there too.
All right.
Yes. All right.
You were about to get offended.
Yeah, I mean, it's a powerful spell, but I did. Okay. Sorry. All right. So, anything for bonus action?
Nope. I think that's it.
You may be able to summon a totem. I think that's a bonus action, isn't it?
I had it pulled up and was looking at it, and I think it was an action.
Okay.
Yeah, as an action.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Next up, we have Gladdek with Tar on deck.
Gladdek is going to see everybody sort of around him, like, start to pale in comparison based off of the fear, and he's going to stamp his hammer into the ground as he casts Calm Emotions. DM, I'm going to try and center this to get as many people as possible. It's a 20-foot radius sphere, so I think centering it on Gladdek should get the most.
You can get Aslan barely, and Yezreel and yourself, and Raven as well.
Yeah, we'll go with that because I don't think I can position it any better than that.
Yeah.
Effectively, you guys are no longer feared. You'll see, like, it once again, it's ethereal, and there's this like wave of fire that spreads out into a sphere, and it is a concentration spell. So as long as you're in the sphere, the radius of this sphere, there is no fear effect on you. It's active for up to 1 minute.
Sounds good. Cool. Tar, you're up, unless you have anything for bonus action.
Not worth expending at the moment.
Okay, Tar. And then we have lair action on deck.
Tar's gonna turn to the dragon that she tried to turn to stone. As she aims her hand at it, as her aura explodes again, as she's gonna use reverse gravity on the dragon.
Read the spell.
The spell is her. All creatures and objects that aren't the spell reverses gravity in a 50-foot radius, 100-foot high cylinder centered on the point within range. All creatures and objects that aren't somehow anchored to the ground in the area fall upwards and reach the top of the area where you cast the spell. A creature can make a dexterity saving throw to grab onto a fixed object it can reach, thus avoiding the fall. It is they gotta do a DC check of 18.
It rolled 18, fails.
Is she like the first thing that notices like little rocks and stuff get picked up before the wind picks it up, but she's setting it on for a ride.
So it gets like loosed into the air from this effect?
Yeah, like it's floating up. It has no weight to it at all.
Okay. As it's pulled up from the ground, flying drastically upward, the wind is going to take it because it can't do anything about it. And it's going to circle around and around. And we're going to say it lands out over here.
Please don't further obey.
Does it take any damage from that?
We'll say that it takes some bludgeoning damage being disoriented and not able to correct itself. I will give it 10 points of bludgeoning.
I'll take it. Let me see here. That whole area for 1 minute though is now anti-gravity. So anything that goes within a 50-foot radius from the center from where the dragon was, is
50-foot radius?
Is a 50-foot radius, yeah.
Do you want to center it so it doesn't hit your party, because it will?
I was going after the one that was the one that I tried to turn to stone, the one in the middle of the map.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, so everyone just don't stand in the middle. I'll draw something here.
Or lure the dragons into it.
You said 50-foot radius?
Yeah.
That's 100 feet
I think
wide.
that still hits everyone.
Yeah, that's gonna hit all
big.
of us.
Well, then I would go further back then.
You'd have to target the other dragon to not affect anyone.
And then we'll just do that then. Just do that. And then Tar's gonna run because she's scared to get away from the dragon that just landed next to her.
Okay, so you don't have to run from it. You just can't run towards it.
Oh, okay. And then what's gonna happen is white veins are gonna start spreading throughout my body as my skin releases a halo of spores within my fortified bubble. So it's very cloudy on the inside of it. As I'll end my turn there.
Okay, so lair action. The air elementals not realizing the threat that is the anti-gravity. This one tries to move within it, and the wind isn't going to take it, but it's going to fly up. But the other two are going to go right back over here. And now everyone death save, please.
I hope you know, I've spent this entire time waiting for my turn to come around planning my next move, and this is gonna fuck everything up.
How do I crit fail on this save twice in a row?
DC is 20.
I'm with you.
God.
Dahlia
Two net
failed.
ones on lair actions. Oh, Runa too. That's
Anyone roll over 20?
no.
Damn you guys. Okay.
No, no one falls in the anti-gravity.
Everyone is going to be blown around, and because of the anti-gravity field, some are going to go further than others. Even you're going to go up here. Gladdek, you're going to go down here. Dahlia, you're going to be pulled in right here. Aslan, you were over here. Tar, over here. And Yezreel, you were caught in the air as you were falling to upwards.
Yezreel.
God damn. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, our warding bot.
Aslan saved.
Yeah.
Runa also got lost.
Now, everyone is going to take 30 points of bludgeoning damage except for Yezreel.
No.
Aslan saved.
Oh, I'm
Saved?
sorry.
20, right? He got a 20.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, top of the bubble.
Aslan, you're
If you
going to
have
take...
resistance on that,
Aslan,
you-
hold on, you guys. Aslan's going to take 15. Yezreel doesn't take anything. Everyone else takes 30.
Dahlia has resistance on bludgeoning.
Okay, you take 15.
Okay, so I should have only taken 15 the last time too, right?
You weren't raging before.
I wasn't. You're right. Never mind. I'll shut up.
Okay. So with Runa and is the reverse gravity concentration Tar?
Nope, it's for 1 minute.
Great. Okay. So Runa, go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw. You need to be able to beat a 15. You have Warcaster though, so I think you might have advantage on this.
Oh, yes.
The sphere to defrighten people dropped as well. Didn't pass the con save.
Hold on, guys. Sorry, I need to turn this down. I can't hear anything. All right, you guys. Everybody have their stuff put together.
Our stuff?
Like all the damage taken and whatnot.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so Dahlia with the elementals on deck.
Okay, Dan, first off, I want you to know that I hate everything that just transpired right here.
Yep.
How much movement is each square?
10.
10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I... God, I hope this is the right move. Can I move up to Gladdek?
You can either get next to Gladdek or next to the air elemental.
I want to get next to Gladdek. Gladdek, Dahlia lets out a dragon-like roar as she uses Call of the Hunt. Are you willing to accept this?
Sure. I don't know what it does, but glad
Okay,
I trust you.
I gain 5 temporary hit points. When you hit a target with an attack roll and deal damage to it, you can add a d6 and get a bonus to that damage equal to the number rolled, but you can only do that with 1 attack per turn.
Okay, so 1d6.
Yes.
Dahlia, you roll that dice.
Do I?
100%.
Okay, never mind.
No, like that effect can be applied to Gladdek, but you need to roll the die.
Yeah, I'll roll the die. I didn't know that part.
Just because it's your spell.
Oh, okay. And that's going to take Dahlia's action.
Okay, so what number did you roll?
For what?
Don't you need to roll to see what damage he can add, or is
On
it
a-
per
on a hit.
like, 1 attack?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's per, like, he can use, as long as he's got my Call the Hunt, he can add a d6 to 1 attack per turn.
Oh, okay. Well then, Gladdek, yeah, you can roll that yourself. Sorry, misunderstood.
Yeah, and
Anything for your
that'll-
bonus action?
Bonus action, unfortunately, no.
Okay, Elemental's turn. They need to roll a 4 through 6. That is a 5. So each of the air elementals are going to send out a whirlwind. Let's see. No, different. This air elemental is going to jaunter over to Yezreel as you're hanging in the air. This air elemental is going to get closer to Tar. And this air elemental is going to get within your space, both of you. Now, with Tar, Yezreel, Dahlia, and Gladdek, you each need to make a DC 13 strength throw.
Them moving in like that, does that invoke an attack of opportunity?
No, only if they move out.
Damn it.
Is this a saving throw?
Yeah, DC 13 strength saving throw.
Come on, dice.
Dirty 20.
Yes!
God damn it.
Fuck you, dog.
Advantage on that?
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
God.
That would be a 25 for Dahlia.
The dice hate me tonight.
Fucking yeah. Where they went out and just walk is like floating over to Yisrael. It's like, you're on my battlefield now, bitch. You know, like-
Okay, so Yezreel failed. Who else rolled lower than 13?
Great, Yisrael.
No one? Okay. Now, okay. Everyone is going to take some damage here, but only Yezreel is going to see the effects of what's happening. Tar, Dahlia, Gladdek, you each take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
7?
7.
For resistance on that, is that 4 or 5?
You take 3.
3? Okay.
However, Yezreel, you are going to get hit with 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And you're going to be knocked back in a random direction and knocked prone. You're going to take some additional damage for leaving the anti-gravity field as well.
God.
We just
According
watched
to the
Israel
direction that the
die.
D10 was pointing, you were going to be pushed back over here as you slam into the cliff face. You are going to take a total, like the 15 plus 10, you're going to take 25 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, my back. Do I get like an Avatar Awakening now?
No, near-death experiences do not equal Avatar state. Sorry. But you do get big ouchie and wind knocked out of you.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
All right. Now, we have Raven with Aslan on deck. Yes, you're up by Yezreel. You have to, like, slightly move out of the way as to not be crushed by the flying Yezreel.
I'm gonna move closer to the upper dragon.
This one here?
Yes.
You can get within its space if you want.
Just enough to be. Hold on. Just enough to be within 60 feet.
You are within 60 feet.
Oh, okay. Ice knife.
Ice knife, what level?
Just do first.
Okay.
It's a dex saving throw.
Fail.
Okay, so da, da, da. So it hit. Hold on. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing. Oh, I was supposed to roll, wasn't I?
Roll for attack. We'll redact that, but I'll keep the save if you hit.
Never mind, people.
The
I'm
ice
dummy.
knife slides past and the wind picks it up, which caused you to miss. Anything for bonus action?
Nope. I mean,
You don't have to, but it's something
no.
you can do.
Nah.
All right, so we've got Aslan with the dragons on deck.
Yeah, Aslan is going to move 30 feet to Yezreel
This is
and
as close as you
Raven.
can get. You're about 30 feet away.
Okay, and he's going, let's see, he's going to cast Mass Cure Wounds. Let's see what level. He'll cast it at 5th level.
You can barely catch tar within this. Is it 30 or 60?
60.
You barely catch tar within this.
Okay.
What is it?
Mass Cure Wound.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They heal 16 points of damage.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Donka.
Almost full again, dog.
Any bonus action?
For my bonus action, let's see. I can cast Mass Healing Word again.
Mass Healing Word?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
I didn't
god.
realize that was a spell. Please. That's a bonus action too?
Yeah, it's listed under bonus actions.
Oh, okay.
DM's like,
All right. Yeah, he's just gonna cast that at 4th level at this point.
60 feet as well?
Yep.
Okay.
That's 15 healing again.
Damn.
Okay.
So 31 in total.
Oh my god. I have full health and then some.
Yezreel, did you get those heals? I didn't see your health update.
Oh, I did not. How much was that again?
In total, it's what, 30?
31.
Okay.
31 health back to you.
Okay, so I'm back up to max. Woohoo!
And that's his turn.
Okay, oh, this is by no means the music I want.
Storm
everybody's
ends.
just chilling out
It's
now.
it's the calm before the storm.
But the storm's already here. Ah!
I mean, it's supposed to be the calmest in the eye of the storm, so
Hey, that's true.
Unless Vecna's created the storm, then fuck up.
That old, saggy, rotted dick and balls sloshing around everywhere.
The dragons realize that the what the hell? Hold on. There we go. All right, the dragons realize that there's a mass amount of healing coming from one person individual, and they are going to focus on that one.
Oh no.
So long, friends.
They are going to try to roll for their breath weapons. They rolled a 1, they do not get it. However, they are going to close the distance here on you. This one tries to fly to break the distance, but gets blown off and is going to float up in the air over here.
Get fucked.
But you are going to take attacks from this one on the left here. Not 1. 17.
Misses.
And that's a 27.
That hits.
Okay. Similar to Yuzuriel's situation, it misses its tail and claw attack, but is able to graze you with its teeth. Dealing... You take 21 points of piercing damage as it lodges its teeth into your arm.
Ooh, fuck.
21, you said?
21.
Okay.
And that's going to be their turns. We're going to go with Yezreel, then Runa on deck.
Yes, Israel.
Aslan is not looking hot.
Oh, I was muted. Sorry. Is the dragon on the left side of Aslan about 5 feet away from him?
Approximately.
Perfect. Israel's going to move up to that dragon and attack him with the dragon's kiss daggers.
Cool.
Let's see.
What bonuses do you get with that?
So, with Aslan being within 5 feet, I get to use sneak attack. Now I am 5 feet of the target.
Okay.
So let's see. That first dragon's kiss dagger is 28.
Hit.
The second one, 19.
Hit.
Dope. Okay. So let's do this. So this first attack's going to be with the sneak attack. So 1d4. So that's 8 plus 25. What does that put that at?
33.
33, yep. And then the second dagger hits for 8 as well. So 41. 41 points of damage.
Bam.
This dragon is looking rough. Describe how those hits land.
So, as Azrael gets flung against the wall and sees the dragon start attacking Aslan, will sprint up to the dragon, and on each of his wrists he extends the daggers and jumps up and jams the first dagger into the dragon's neck, and the second dagger right up next to it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, awesome. It like flings its neck, releasing your daggers and making you slide back just barely out of the field of no gravity. All right, Runa, you're up.
All right.
Gladdek on
So
deck.
I wanted to ask, does my ring of free movement give me any help against the wind? It mentions difficult terrain specifically in the description. I wasn't sure if this qualified or not.
This would technically qualify. I'm considering difficult terrain if in the air.
Okay, cool. That being said, I realized looking back over the wings of flying that those last an hour, so I have 60 feet of flight still. Runa is gonna attempt to go to the right as close to that air elemental as possible without so she can line up a 15-foot beam without hitting anybody but the air elemental is the goal.
You can thread the needle between Dahlia and Gladdek, but it'll be close.
All right, that's gonna be the goal. As she kind of swoops in and lands back down, she's gonna raise her arm up, the flames wrapping around as she channels as much mana into this blast as possible, unleashing the beam of fire.
Cool.
Fuck yeah.
I believe it was a dexterity saving throw.
What's your save?
That is 18.
You barely land. Roll damage.
Yes. Sweet. That's 48.
48?
4d8.
Oh, okay.
Yes, DM 48.
48,
Apply
yeah.
48 damage.
That's 12.
Okay, damage is damage. Okay.
Indeed.
Describe how this lands.
I imagine as the mana charges up and kind of broils around her like roaring flames, kind of pulls off of her body, it all just kind of funnels into one beam of orange energy that just barely threads the needle. It's definitely a little wide so you guys can feel the heat, but searing beam as it flies across and pierces this elemental.
Okay. Any bonus action? Or was that your range?
I think. Let me look back at the ring. I don't know that it does anything, but I think that uses an action per se.
Okay.
Nah, it doesn't mention anything about that, but I am good.
Okay. All right. Gladdek and Tar on deck.
All right, Gladdek is going to start off with using his bonus action to cast a first level Searing Smite, igniting his hammer, and then he's going to take his 3 attacks on this air elemental.
Okay, go for it.
That's a 27,
Hit.
13,
Miss.
and a 17.
Hit.
Don't forget to add a d6 to one of those damages.
Does Searing Smite apply to all 3 or just 1?
Just 1.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Maximum Searing Smite. Okay. The air elemental is going to take 18 bludgeoning, 6 fire, and then what type of damage is the bonus from you, Dahlia?
What type of damage?
Only if it's not relevant, then it doesn't matter. But
Yeah, it's not relevant. You
it's-
just add it to the roll.
Yeah, it's 4 damage from that, so a total of 28 damage.
Solid hit. Describe how it lands.
The first one, he ignites the hammer with this flame as he just swings through the air elemental. The second one, he kind of went for like a swinging swoop towards the head of it, and it kind of just goes a little high. So then he just brings it down center, connecting on the final hit.
Awesome. Okay, we've got Tar and then lair action.
Talk from Tar's traveling and her life experience, especially as a spore druid, has she come across any type of potent mushrooms of either that has psychological effects or just poisonous?
Yeah, I don't know if you'd have any on you though.
That's okay. I'll be fine with that. Is there what is the strongest one that she's been able to come across in her time?
You can roll a history check.
Okay. That'd be a 10.
Unfortunately, you didn't roll high enough, but you do recall a very potent mushroom that's was talked about from Silent Shadow in your brief interaction that he sold to the drow, but you don't recall its name or exactly much about it other than its coloration. It has a white stem that goes off, and at the cap, it's gray with some purple hues to the dots.
She thinks about that as her aura explodes around her and a green outline glows around her body as she's mixing in her druidic energy into this. She's gonna cast plant growth on the dragon next to Yisrael. She's creating roots that are covered in those mushrooms and their mycelium.
Is there a cast time on plant growth?
Only if you're doing the magical field, I believe. Let me see. Oh, it's instant. It's instantaneous, and it's let me see. It's a 100-foot radius, but she'll adjust it to be damn.
I will warn you. Currently, if we do this, even if we don't center it on the party, more than half of the battlefield will be dangerous to your teammates.
What do you guys think?
I won't stop you, but the dragons aren't going to wait for you to continue. Make your move.
She's going to... Nah, fuck it. She's going to use Gravity Sinkhole to grab the dragon next to Israel and drag it away from him, centered in the middle.
Okay, describe to me the spell, please.
Absolutely. When you cast a spell using a fifth level spell slot or higher, a 20-foot radius sphere of crushing force forms at a point you can see within range and tugs at the creature there. Each creature in the sphere must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 5d10 force damage and is pulled in a straight line towards the center of the sphere, ending in an unoccupied space as close to the center as possible, even if that space is in the air. Which she's gonna do that. She's gonna kind of try to pick it up and then slam it down. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pulled.
Okay, so where do you want this centered?
She's gonna have it in the air, but she's gonna have it the radius just like slightly into the dragon behind it, so she pulls it away from Aslan and slams it on the ground. Basically, it's basically gonna grab onto its wings and pull it in to the air, about behind it. Yeah.
I think that's about right.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so what save do I need to make?
Constitution saving throw of 18.
It passes.
Well, it takes half of the damage, so at least I can do that. Let's see here.
Is this one concentration?
Huh?
Is this spell concentration?
Nope, it's just instant. Ooh, some good rolls. It's gonna take 15 force damage.
Is that already halved?
Yeah, that's enough.
Again, this dragon is looking particularly rough, and it's trying its best not to get pulled in. Now it's going to be the lair action.
Okay.
For those of you that are between the reverse gravity and the pulled gravity zones, I'm going to roll a d10 to determine which way you were pulled. But everybody needs to make a dex save.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Ugh.
Come on, come on.
How do I roll
God.
so many nat ones in one game?
I did it.
God damn it.
Good job. I'm glad somebody did.
I've now won every time there's been a lair action. That is so wild.
Oh,
Aside from Raven, who beat a 20.
I think
Guys.
That's nobody.
I think the only person that has a high dex save is Yezreel's. Everybody else is
And
like,
I'm rolling, roll.
yeah.
All right,
Everybody else
guys.
has to roll like a fucking nat 20 in order to save.
we're gonna
Yeah.
be fine. It's gonna be fine.
As this is about to happen once more, I will allow everybody to make a perception check.
There's my
That I
fucking
rolled good
20.
on.
Yeah, my rolls suck today. I got a 6.
Yeah, no kidding. There's another one.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's my nat 20 as well.
So everyone except for Dre beat a 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone, as you're about to be slung around the merry-go-round again, everyone notices that the air elementals are spinning before this happens.
Oh, I
As
figured.
soon as-
I'm gonna get fucking flung away from the one I'm standing in front of, though.
So as soon as this happens, everyone except for Raven is going to be flung off their feet. Raven, you're going to take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as a rock slams into one of your wings. Everyone else is going to take 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
15.
Aslan is almost down.
And then I need Runa to make a concentration check, please.
Can do.
God.
Aslan, you got very lucky. You're going to be. Fuck's sake, hold on.
Oh shit.
Aslan, I pointed the arrow this way, so you are going to move over here.
Giant ass elephant being thrown around. That's not a good sign.
Israel, you are not going to take damage again because, yet again, you are being thrown up in reverse over here.
Or Yezreal.
He's all, not again.
Here we go.
Oh,
On solid ground.
Dahlia, dice determined you went this way.
Son of a bitch.
Quick interjection. Is there anything I add to the concentration saving throw thing that I'm making?
Your constitution check. Your
Oh.
constitution.
That's a 20. She should be good.
Yeah, you should be good. Gladdek, you're going to be thrown this way, and I need you to make a death save, please, as you're going to be thrown into a wind wall.
I'm glad you got this.
I have a +1,
Oh.
so like I have to roll fucking good, and I rolled a 4, so it's a 5.
Okay, you're going to take some extra damage. Tar, death save from you as well.
Another dex save? Yeah.
Yep.
Come on, give me something. Give me something for once. Okay, I can't get it past the 5 today, guys.
Okay, Tar and Gladdek, you both take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as the wall buffets you.
Oh,
Let me move the air elementals around. This air elemental needs to make a saving throw because it's going to be pulled in by your spell. It fails the con save.
Do I get an opportunity attack on that one?
Technically, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss. I'm pretty sure that's a 12.
What's the roll?
A 12.
Just barely, man. Sorry. Antar, what's the damage on your spell?
Which spell?
The gravity one that's pulling people in?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
It failed to save.
Yes. Get fucked. Come on, baby. 25 damage.
Owie. Okay, this one's looking very bad. Blue is looking bad.
Hell yeah.
Let me give an update for the map, everybody. Orange Elemental is untouched. Orange Dragon is looking rough. Blue Dragon is looking pretty good. Yellow Elemental is looking rough. And Blue Elemental is on its last legs. Okay, so Raven with Aslan on deck.
Aslan's all the way on the other side of me, isn't he?
Aslan is about
70-ish feet or so.
about 70 feet or so.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
right here in the middle?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
Do you have to skip over my turn?
Oh, yeah. Dahlia.
I definitely did. I'm sorry. Please.
No, you're good. I just figured I'd. Shit.
You can take your turn as if you were still next to the elemental.
As if I was still next to that elemental?
Yes, because the elementals went after your turn. That's my
I
bad.
thought they went before my turn.
They're supposed to go directly after you.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that turn attacking the yellow one before it moved. Dahlia is 100%. She's gonna grab her Flame Tongue Great Axe as a bonus action. She's gonna speak the command word. She shouts "Flame on" as it erupts into flame, and she is going to make an attack on it.
Okay.
Crap. The first one's a 14.
Barely misses.
God damn it. The next one is a that one's better. A 23.
Hit.
Okay, so that's gonna be 14 plus 14 plus 6. 21 or 20?
20.
20.
20.
Yellow is looking rough.
And that'll be everything for Dahlia's turn.
Okay, sorry about that, Dahlia. Won't happen again.
No, you're
Raven. Raven, you're next with Aslan on deck.
Okay, I need to get as close to Aslan as 30 feet.
Okay. What's your movement? A little.
Yeah. Within 30 feet?
Yeah, because you're 70 feet away right now, and you only have 30 feet of movement.
Does my flight have anything to do with it?
Yes, but you'll be rolling the dice if you get pulled.
Damn it. Okay. Okay, I'm still gonna move to the 30 feet. And then as I'm moving past, I'm gonna cast Rotham's Phantom Blazer thingy on the orange dragon.
Okay.
You have to make an intelligence saving throw of 18.
Yeah, it's Orange already used its legendary resistance, or was that?
Yeah, you already.
Yeah, it
used
was
one.
already. It was Orange. Blue hasn't used it yet. Okay. It's going to try to make the save. Not even close.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, you got that reversed. Blue was the one that was gonna get turned to stone.
I called the roll already, so. Okay.
Eat shit. 25.
Oh my god.
Eat shit. I like that.
Hell yeah! Kill him dead!
This one's on death's door. Describe how that looked.
So I'm flying past it, and as I'm flying past, I'm just gonna taunt it a little bit and blow purple smoke out of my mouth or whatever comes out.
Crazy. Okay. All right. Anything for bonus action?
Okay.
We've got Aslan with the dragons on deck.
Okay, I believe everybody but Gladdek and Tar are within range of a 60-foot heal. So that's what he's going to do.
Sounds good.
Yes.
He is going to cast 6th level mass healing word.
Ooh, shit.
Ooh.
That's good.
That's a total of 19 healing.
So everyone except Gladdek and Tar heal 19.
Oh. That's spaghetti nose.
This one is saving my life.
You.
Then, as a bonus action, he's going to cast a 3rd level version.
Okay.
Everybody heals for 13 again.
Except for Tar and Gladdek.
Yes. And Aslan.
Oh.
Awesome. Anything else?
That's his turn. Actually, he'll move 5 or 10 feet down, kind of centering himself a little more.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
All right. Dragons are going to roll for their breath weapon.
Those bastards.
All right, and that was a 5.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The dragons look over and in infuriating rage are both going to let loose a fire onto Aslan.
Rest in peace.
Bye, everyone.
Oh my god.
Aslan has 40 health currently.
I was trying to help. If you were only closer.
Yeah, he's like the lowest health of the whole group now. He's been keeping everyone alive.
Why are you healing? Didn't you be healing?
The spell says it can't target yourself.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Dude, I've tried keeping them off me, man. I've been trying.
What's your max health?
135.
Okay, you won't outright die from this.
I didn't.
How much damage?
With 16 d12s, you take 103 fire damage.
Holy.
God.
Is there a save to have it?
Oh, right. You need to take. Yes, please make a death save, even if you pass your
Cannon's
unconscious.
Oh god damn it. Dex save is his worst.
Yeah, even if you pass, you still go unconscious. Half is still more than what you have.
Hey, I rolled a nat fucking 20 for 26.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay,
But he
you know
still
what?
goes down.
You know what? Roll me a d100.
oh.
Oh.
Good juju for Aslan.
Good juju.
Magic fingers.
Magic finger.
Sending
60.
all the good.
Okay. Aslan, you see the flames coming towards you, and in a last-second barrage of power. Go ahead and roll me a mana sight check.
Okay. Damn, nat 20 again.
Oh my god.
36.
As the fire is coming within you, the eye opens up above the tornado that is almost exactly where you're at, and you make eye contact with it. You remember my power, Aslan. Accept my help.
Oh.
Oh
I'd rather die.
Die then.
That's right. Tell that X to fuck off.
Yeah.
Aslan, you are currently engulfed in flame and you fall unconscious.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and
My God.
I think I failed 2 death saving throws since it's way past what I currently have.
No, if you get amount of damage equal to your maximum health, you outright die. Because you took a second attack while you were unconscious, that would mean that you have 1 automatic fail. So you have -1. Okay, I want this to be a reminder. Okay, death saves stay.
Yeah.
There has to be a recovery period.
Okay.
This is something that was discussed at the start. So, okay. All right. So, with Aslan unconscious, the dragon's turn's over. Yezreel, it's your turn with Runa on deck. Everyone just
Alright.
saw Aslan go up in a torrent of flame.
Yeah, his last thing he just says, "Finish this."
As far as the battlefield recap, Orange Dragon is looking rough. Blue Dragon, Blue Elemental, Yellow Elemental are looking rough. The Orange Elemental is untouched, and Blue Dragon is looking good.
All right. I'm gonna use Misty Step that teleports me 30 feet. Am I able to get out of the circle with that?
Yes, I'll say you can land safely. You can go right here.
Perfect. Then, I'm gonna use my movement to get to Aslan.
How much movement do you have?
30.
You can barely get there.
Okay. And then,
It takes an action to put a potion forcefully down someone's throat.
yep, and I think I should still have one, because the Misty Step is a bonus action.
Yes.
Perfect, yep, and then I am going to forcefully feed Aslan a potion of greater healing.
Ooh, good shit.
Okay.
Nice.
Do you want me to roll that or you?
Let's see, it's 4d4. I'll roll that. 4. 7 plus 4. So 11.
Aslan, you were immediately brought back to consciousness, still prone. And Yezreel has just saved your life.
That's one more healing potion left. All right.
Remember, you still have 1 death save.
All right. Thanks.
Okay, that's your entire turn. So, Runa with Gladdek on deck.
Alright. Having just seen Aslan go up in a torrent of flames, he is a elephant, so an elephant-looking creature, right?
Yeah, not so much a elephant anymore, but yes.
Yeah, he's a loxodon. He's literally an elephant,
Well,
but
I mean,
standing on 2 legs.
You're probably looking more like a elephant these days, being just scorched by 2 dragons. So
Yeah.
He's looking more like Anakin at the end of Star Wars.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, I was gonna say he's got some burnt parts.
And an
Definitely
arm
not
missing.
Pretty much just like, you look a little overcooked there, bud.
But upon seeing him go up in these flames and barely alive on the ground with a potion in him, Runa turns back to Gladdek and makes eye contact for a second as she walks towards the dragon, moving to be, I think 10 feet closer is what that would be. I apologize, the elemental at the bottom. I got confused, my bad. But close enough to put him within the 5-foot distance of her the damage ability with her spell still up.
sounds good. It's about within range.
Sweet. And then she's gonna throw down a let's do a fire totem with her totemic call. And still
you
looking at Gladdek. Oh, she's gonna set it in line with where the line between Gladdek and the elemental, she's gonna put it right in the middle.
Okay. Brown squares fire totem, everybody.
Sweet!
Yes.
So, just so we know what that does, per the thing, it says grants allies within 10 feet a bonus to attack rolls equal to my wisdom modifier, which is a +5. And
You have
she.
an upgraded totem, so keep that in mind.
Oh, right.
Wait, is she doing the mana? Chat? The mana?
Yes,
You don't know as a character.
Oh.
I know. I just asking now.
But yes, meta level, yes.
Oh.
I can
I need
shaman.
to go pull up the. I think I have the right page up for the.
It's double the effect. So it's double range and double power.
Oh, so plus 10 for that. And she points to Gladdek and then points to the totem before turning back to the creature. And I think I'm left with a bonus action, so I think that's everything. Because the one bonus action thing I can do requires it to be as part of attack. So
Sounds
she's
good.
staring this thing down menacingly with like a growl in her belly.
Gladdek, you're up with Tar on deck.
Gladdek is gonna take a deep breath, kind of like exhaling in, as I use my second wind to heal.
It said something plus your fighter level.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna end up healing 21.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna close the distance on this fucking elemental and attack it 3 times with my warhammer.
You're gonna get a bonus here.
Yeah. Well, a nat 1, that would still be a 22. A nat 20, that would be a 41. And then
Is that a plus 10 to hit or plus 10 to damage? I don't remember, Julia.
Looking at it again, it's just to the attack rolls, it says.
And then a 30.
Roll me a D100 for that nat 1, because you would hit otherwise.
That's a 3.
Okay. Your attack misses, but you're with such a high roll, you do not disarm yourself.
Perfect. Okay. So that one's plus. It's gonna take 41 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god. It went from full health to looking rough.
Hell yeah.
Man, I'm loving these fucking Aurora Borealis dice. I've rolled, I think, 4 or 5 nat 20s tonight.
Christ.
Jesus.
You're making up for all the nat 1s for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I've rolled
Thank
at least
you,
one
Gladdek.
of those too, but
Any bonus action from you, sir? Oh wait, that was
this is my second wind.
All right, Tar, you're up with lair action on deck.
Tar, seeing how damaged Aslan got as the explosion of fire, she like screamed out in anger as she like slams her hand down on the ground as her aura explodes and like a arcanic like several circles form with different patterns around her.
Super Saiyan.
As she twists like this, and each circle moves left or right in different directions, as the ground underneath the orange dragon erupts up at its underbelly.
Okay.
Being earth, Eve. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot radius. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw or take 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a fail save, or half as much on a successful one. Additionally, the ground in that area becomes difficult terrain until cleared. Each 5-foot square portion that requires at least 1 minute to be cleared by hand.
Okay, so you can structure this in a way that it hits the elemental and the dragon, but not Raven.
Sure, absolutely. She'll do it to both of them.
What's the dex? I mean, what's the save? Is it dex?
It's Dex 18.
Elemental fails. Dragon fails.
Yes. Cool. Okay. Let me see here. So, That's 26 damage for one. 1 second. Let's see which one's higher. Alright.
Where does the 26 go? It's important.
They're both 26s.
Oh. Okay, so describe to me how you kill both the elemental and the dragon.
The
Hell yeah.
hurting earth just erupts with such fierce amount of force that it almost sounded like Tar's deranged scream because her voice is still all fucked up. As the dragon just gets completely degutted. Like the explosion like goes into its stomach and its body like arches up like a shotgun blast point blank before it falls limp. And with the air one, the stone explodes with such force that the air itself just disperses in every direction.
Very nice. Any movement for you? You were right next to the wind wall.
I'm gonna move forward to the cliff's edge to check on Aslan.
You can go this far.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna use my as my bonus action. I'm going to use my spores that have been floating around me, my bubble, to kill me.
Okay.
Here. It'll give me basically 12 temp HP.
Okay. Alright, while you're rolling that, lair action. The elementals are going to fly around. This one is going to get caught within your spell. This one's going to go over here. Gladdek, you get an attack of opportunity with the +10.
That's 26 to hit.
Hit.
Quick question. Does this count as the air elemental starting its turn in that range of the spell? Or am I getting mixed up here?
It didn't start its turn there.
Okay. That's alright. Thank you.
Yep.
It'll take 6 bludgeoning.
Okay. Tar, go ahead and roll damage for your gravity spell for the other one.
Ruda, I don't know if you want to make a melee attack, but you should have been able to do an opportunity attack as well.
24.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yes, and you have Warcaster. You can cast the spell as this attack.
Oh, that's wonderful. Do I have Fireball available? Where's Fireball? Did I not put it on here? Oh, I gave myself just the delayed blast. Well, I mean, if he's just going to be leaving, we'll cast Chromatic Orb.
Nope.
Is that a target or an area of effect? Because I think that's the only caveat with Warcaster is it has to be a single target.
It has to be a single target? Okay. My apologies.
I didn't explain that. That's my bad.
Oh, it's alright. I think I have Warcaster written here somewhere. I could have seen it too. We'll do a little Firebolt then.
Roll me a spell attack.
Okay.
Or is it save? I don't remember.
I think it's an attack for Firebolt, but I'll pull it up real fast just to make sure.
And Tara, you said 26?
Yep.
How do you take down the elemental?
24, sorry.
How do you take down the elemental?
From the gravity, as it touches the gravity, its air just starts to get pulled and like streamlined into the center as it just starts to rotate faster, and it's just this little tiny ball of wind just stuck there.
Okay, so that is yellow elemental taken care of.
And then Firebolt is a single target, so we'll swing with that real fast.
Okay.
Only if I had Hollow.
Does it get my spellcasting ability in this case?
Not to the damage, but to the attack roll.
So it's a 19.
Hit.
Sweet.
Does Firebolts increase in damage?
Yeah,
as higher
5th,
level?
11th, and like 17th or something like that.
Yeah, I get 3d10 for 11.
Kill him.
Oh, that's 19.
Yeah, solid hit. It's on death's door.
crippled him
Crippled him.
the rest of the way. I feel like Gladdek did most of the work.
Okay, so the lair action is still going to go off, just delayed because of all the attacks. So everybody needs to make a DC 16 death save.
Oh fuck.
Guys, I'm not even kidding you. I got another
It's
nat
less
1.
though, guys. It's less. I'm paying attention to the numbers.
barely fucking made it.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god, I
use
got a
Abdominal
dirty
to
20.
reroll.
I got that's what I want.
How do I get another nat 1 in the lair?
So who all failed? So that's Tar.
Runa did
Israel
fail.
got 16.
Okay, so Runa and Tar fail. Okay. You guys are going to take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Still less. I'll take it.
The only downside to not failing is Gladdek could have used being thrown somewhere other than where he fucking is.
Yeah.
I feel
So
like that's
everybody
a lot
takes
of
10?
people's cases.
Everybody takes no. Sorry, everyone takes 5, and Tar and Runa take 10. That's my bad.
So because I'm resistant, do I take nothing?
You would, if you're resistant to that, then you would take half again, which would be 2 in this instance.
So basically nothing.
All right, Tar, the D10 is going to determine where you go.
No!
Here. Same thing for you, Runa.
Away we go.
Okay. Now it is Dahlia's turn, then Elementals on deck.
Perfect. Question, DM.
Yes.
If I throw something at that dragon, is it going to be at disadvantage because of the anti-gravity?
You don't know.
That's rude. Okay, then I'm not going to risk that.
I will tell you out of help, it has been described that anything flying has been thrown around the battlefield.
Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to move up to that elemental.
Okay.
And Dahlia is going to make a hard thrust into its side with her dagger of venom.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit?
Hit.
Perfect. I need it to do a Constitution saving throw. The DC is 15.
Okay. Fail.
Okay, so it's going to do 7 damage regular and 13 poison damage, and it is poisoned for, God, if everything would get out of my way, for up to 1 minute.
So this would have killed. However, it takes the damage from your dagger, but it is immune to poison and the status effect poison.
Then I'm going to stab it again with the dagger.
Do it.
Angrily.
I don't know what stabbing
Assuming
would.
a 23 hits.
It does hit. Roll for damage.
It takes another 7 points of stab damage as Dahlia's just screaming, stabbing it in its side.
All right, I need you to tell me how you take out this elemental.
Oh, fuck yeah. Like, while she's in her fit of fucking rage, she just, like, goes ape shit, just stab, 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 stab. That's all anybody can hear her chant is just stab, 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 stab.
Awesome. And you stab it dead.
That'll be everything for Dahlia.
Stabbing a little tornado to death.
All right, all the elementals have been slain, so they are taken off initiative. So next up is Raven with Aslan on deck.
Okay, now move me 30 feet towards Aslan. And I'm going to cast Life Transference.
Ooh.
Okay. This is a dangerous spell. How much? Like,
I'm well aware of it. I'm
Okay.
willing to sacrifice to heal him more.
all right.
Some of you may die.
Do you, like, the wounds you heal on him, do they just appear on you?
Yep.
You get 25.
So Raven, you take 25 points of self-harm as Aslan heals for 25. Describe to me how this looks.
So I'm just going to reach out and use Mage Hand to go touch him and just illuminate red sparkles.
I like to think that like the glitters that come from your power, like they show up as like blood as it's siphoned from your body and then turns into a golden dust that like heals him.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're welcome.
So plus 25.
Thank you. And thank you. Yes.
Okay, so that is Raven's turn. Aslan, you're up with the dragon on deck.
Aslan's going to move 3 spaces down south, so just straight down 3 spaces. And he's going to cast at this point he's going to cast mass healing word again. And this should get everyone.
Okay, so this should hit everybody, I think.
Yeah.
Although Raven isn't able to heal for the 25 that she took.
Okay.
Ooh.
Everybody heals for 23.
Nice.
How am I a rogue in this fight with full health?
Because you have a really nice healer.
Yeah, I really do.
And then he's going to cast, as a bonus action, a 3rd level version.
Okay.
Aslan's like, I'm alright, where you get healed.
Everybody heals for 12 more.
Oh my god. I'm basically full again.
Take care of the healer takes care of you.
Pretty much.
That being said, it is the dragon's turn. It's going to roll for its breath weapon. That's a 4. Barely didn't get it. Okay. Christ, it's in an anti-field right now.
What in there? Hello?
Christ, it's going to try to move. Okay, we're going to go right here. Dahlia is going to try to make a multi-attack on you. Christ, hold on.
This is all like doing like a swimming motion to get like through the air.
Okay. It's trying its best to flap its wings, but it's hard when there's no gravity. Okay, so it is going to make a multi-attack on you, Dahlia. 23.
Is this a physical attack?
It is.
Okay. I'm gonna swipe at it with my tail.
Okay. And then a 16.
Hang on. I gotta find it. Where is it?
Features and traits, racial.
I'm fucking fast now. Okay. So first one. What was that number? That yeah.
First one was a 23.
Yeah, that one hits.
Then 16.
Oh, that one fails.
Okay, and nat 20. Okay, so the bite and the tail attack land. So the damage from the bite attack is going to be
Wait,
17.
the tail is the critical?
Yes.
I like how you tail attacked it, so it just critically slams right.
Is that piercing?
So halved would be 8.
Okay.
And then you're going to take 30 points from the crit. Halved, which would be 15, so total is 23 points of piercing and bludgeoning.
Yeah, she's looking a little beat up, but she's still in the fight.
It's going to use its legendary action.
No.
Oh.
It's going to use its winged attack, which will consume 2 of its legendary actions. It has 1 left.
Wait, hang on. That last one was a critical?
Yep.
Sure was.
I'm immune to criticals
Really? All right, so
Yeah.
add 15 more health back.
because of the dragon breastplate.
That's crazy.
Oh.
That's so crazy, dude.
That's really clutch to have in my campaign.
That fucking
Yeah.
is.
I'm
Thank
kind
you,
of
Gladdek.
afraid of him.
Okay, so it's going to use a winged attack, which will consume 2 of its legendary actions. And you're the only one within range. You need to make a DC 19 death save.
Oh, bitch, I swear to God. Give me a fucking 20. I have advantage. Fuck everything. I fail. It's a 16.
Oh,
Okay, you are going to take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Halved would be 6.
Woohoo.
And then it can use its fly speed to go all the way up. You can get an attack of opportunity from this.
I indeed will as she swings with her flame tongue great axe.
Okay,
Does a 22 hit?
that hits.
Okay, is it immune to fire or resistance?
You don't know.
Oh, well, god damn it.
I'll let you roll a history check. Just because you're dragonborn.
no. The rolls are not on our side today, guys.
Okay, so that would be 11 on history.
You are kind of certain that most dragons are resistant, but you don't think that bronze are, but you're not certain.
Okay, well, it's gonna take 6 points from my great axe and then 3 points of fire damage.
Okay. Okay, you guys are making progress, but this dragon is very healthy still. All right, so it is Yezreel's turn with Runa on deck.
How high is the dragon up?
Wait.
Oh.
It was Dahlia's turn, right?
The dragon just finished its turn.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Yezreel with Runa on deck. My bad.
So how high is the dragon up?
Approximately 40 feet.
Okay.
Now you guys notice that now that the wind elementals are gone, there's still heavy wind from the mana surging through the air, but it's not enough that it will take you away.
Okay. What I was going to do is I'm gonna move up to the 30 feet towards the dragon. Then with this, going to cast Cloud of Daggers on the dragon's point.
Okay, sounds good. What do I need to do?
So, a creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Okay.
And then, let's see, when you cast a spell, okay, that's just the higher level. Something.
What's the radius again?
5 feet. You pretty much just cast it like right under one of its wings.
Damn, I just
didn't-
realized with my damage, I forgot to add my +4 for rage.
Okay, I will subtract that.
It's concentration up to 1 minute.
Sounds good. Anything else?
That is it.
Okay, Runa, Gladdek on deck.
Runa is going to fly over top of Aslan towards the dragon. I think she has to be within just 150 feet. She'll put herself on the square, kind of in row with, or in the column as Yezreel. Yeah, that'll work. And she will point her hand up and cast Delayed Blast Fireball.
Read me the text.
It says a beam of yellow light flashes from you, then condenses at a chosen point within range as a glowing bead for the duration. When the spell ends, the bead explodes. Each creature within a 20-foot radius sphere centered on that point make a dex save. A creature takes fire damage equal to the total accumulated damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Where would you like to center it?
Right over top of the dragon, or a little bit towards the back, so we're not hitting Dahlia or Yezreel. I think Dahlia is the only one who would be close enough. Going for like a... Yeah.
That should keep everyone out of range.
Sweet.
And what's the trigger again?
When the spell ends, the bead explodes. It's a duration of a minute? Darn. That's okay. We'll still do it.
Do you want to recant your thing?
Can you cancel it early?
It does. Oh, if a creature touches the glowing bead before the spell ends, that creature makes a dex save. On a failed save, the spell ends, causing the bead to explode. So if you plant it on the dragon, or just above him, because he's going up in the air.
Yeah, he's 40 feet up, so that's accounted in distance, so we could probably keep everyone safe. Probably.
Hopefully.
So we'll just say it's like right next to the dragon. But is that good right there?
Yeah, that works. So he kind of bumps into it, is my thought process.
Okay, sounds good.
So when he does bump into it, it would be that dex save.
Sounds good. Anything else?
Nope, just that.
Gladdek. Tar on deck.
Gladdek is gonna use his dash to get right up next to Aslan. Or as close as possible. My dash is 50 feet.
Can get right next to him.
Perfect. Can't do anything else this turn since using the dash, but he would hand off another one of his rings.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I was about to say, are we back within 60 feet?
We might be, but I would have to recast it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And it's a touch to cast, so.
Okay.
All right, so Aslan, you have +1 to AC, +1 to all saving throws.
Nice.
I have not cast it yet, because I had to consume my action in order to get to him.
Well, it will be nice.
My bad. Okay, good. All right, Tar, you're up. No more lair action, so Dahlia on deck.
Tar using her last 4th level spell. She doesn't know what Alchemist may have, but she plans on keeping that dragon as busy as possible. As inside of the anti-gravity, she's going to create a gravity sequel to pull it a little bit more into the anti-gravity and into the cloud daggers, but centering it inside the cloud daggers.
Okay, so what spell again?
The gravity sequel.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
What's
know.
The radius?
It's let's see.
What is it?
Gravity sequel?
No, the radius.
Oh, a second. The radius is 20-foot radius. Now I don't know if creating a pulling gravity inside of an anti-gravity, I don't know if that would have any diversity.
You don't know.
I don't know. But when she does it, her aura again explodes out like a funnel going up, and she does this and just slams her hands together, screaming as mana explodes between her hands.
Dope. Okay, what's the save?
It's a DC 18 Constitution.
I'm rolling at disadvantage because I'm in anti-gravity currently. Hey, I rolled an 8. Roll your damage, and it's going to get pulled into the delayed blast fireball.
I had a
Yes.
feeling.
And then the 4d4 for the cloud
Yep.
of daggers.
Roll all your damage, everybody.
Oh yeah.
It's
A
time.
combo attack, everybody.
Thank you, today.
11 for the daggers.
Big money, big money. 31 for force crushing damage.
And the delayed blast fireball?
That is. What did that come out to be? My total did something weird.
Oh.
37.
Fuck.
This dragon just got.
I'm really
fucked
scared
up.
it's resistant to fire, though.
It's not.
Oh,
Dahlia tested this theory.
I wasn't sure. I had to be sure.
I'm gonna show these dragons from coming to our hometown.
The dragon went from looking good to looking rough. That was a huge chunk of damage.
Does anything happen with two forces of gravity overlapping each other?
Not currently.
Okay.
You can tell that it struggled to resist against the gravity. That's all you can tell.
Is there still, by the way, is there still like a hurricane happening?
There's a tornado, but it's lessened in power significantly since the elementals were destroyed.
Okay. Tara's gonna go to the cliffs. She's gonna run go as close as she can to Aslan now.
This good?
Yep.
Okay, Dahlia, you're up. Raven on deck.
Oh, so there's only the dragon left, and it's currently inside of anti-gravity.
Sure.
And
And
not anti-gravity.
yeah, it's
It's a cool
basically. I mean, that's in the air, so you can technically run underneath it, but you'll go anti-gravity and get sucked in anyway.
Right. You know, the Dahlia's kind of like look at this dragon and just kind of like shrug her shoulders and say, "What do I have? What do I have to lose?" And she uses one of her javelins and chucks it at the dragon. See what happens.
Roll this attack at advantage.
At advantage?
Yes, because everything is being sucked into the center, where it is currently at.
Yeah, increase speed,
28.
like aim assist.
I don't know if that's how it works, but in the theater of mind, that's how it works.
Well, at a minimum, if the dragon can't move.
Yeah, that too.
28 to hit.
Hit.
So that's going to do 9, 10, 12, 13 points of damage, and she's going to chuck one more javelin. I have a total of 3 of them. Maybe if it lets me. I swear to Christ.
Your rage bonus does not apply to ranged attacks.
Okay, then subtract 4 from that.
Okay, it's still hit, but I just wanted to let you know.
No, subtract 4 from the damage.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't get anything for attack rolls, just damage.
Yeah, okay.
Do any of those 13s hit?
For attack rolls?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Then that's all Dahlia's got.
Okay.
She's gonna kind of like dust her hands and be like, "I tried."
Raven, you're up. Blast him.
Fuck that dragon up.
Oh God, hold on.
You hear Dahlia shout to you, "I weakened it for you."
You got this.
Okay, 8th level lance coming at you.
Fuck.
Oh, hell
Get
yeah.
'em! Get
Let's
'em!
go.
I love that spell with Nezran.
Seriously?
That fucking lance is so good.
Intelligence 18.
That poor dragon
God,
is just getting
God.
fucking stomped on.
Hey, kill me. You have the potential to just kill him out right here.
45.
That was at 8th level? Okay, it's still kicking, but you took out a massive chunk.
I did it.
Fuck him up!
Get him, Aslan.
Kill him dead!
Okay, it's struggling and it's wailing, trying to get out of this gravity field, but it keeps getting pulled in and it can't dodge. It's getting hit by javelins, by delayed blast fireballs, daggers, and mental attacks. So next up, that's going to be Aslan with the dragon on deck.
Aslan only has vicious mockery for a damage spell.
Aslan does
Do it.
vicious mockery and just
Yeah,
goes, I'm disappointed in you.
Aslan's injury.
He's going to cast vicious mockery at this dragon and just call it a winged lizard.
Wait, say
It
it in
has
his voice though. Say the
It
time.
has to make a DC save of 19 wisdom.
Oh, Jesus.
I cannot believe what's going on here. Okay, I fail very hard.
Say the taunt in his voice.
That was a 4, by the way.
Yeah.
It takes 6 damage
Yeah, okay.
plus 5 from charisma. That's 11.
Okay, and you insulted its dragon mommy too. Christ. Alright, Yezreel, you're up. Actually, dragon, then Yezreel.
I'm gonna do a bonus action.
Please.
Mass healing word at 3rd level again for everyone.
Naturally. Okay, great.
Naturally, you know,
Just
just
rather hit you more.
we're gonna leave this fight feeling healed better than we did coming into this fucking fight. That is 7 plus another 5 on top of that.
12.
Yeah, and then Gladdek, since you're next to me at the start of my turn, you will heal 12 because you're in my aura.
Alright.
You said start of my turn.
Yep. Okay, dragon's gonna try to get its breath weapon back. It rolls a 1. God damn it.
This poor
Okay.
dragon.
So, it's gonna try its best to leave the anti-gravity field. So I need to make a con save, right?
Yes, 18.
Fuck. Okay, he's stuck and takes damage.
Oh yay!
Oh god.
Be fun. 21 damage.
I cannot believe. Okay. Full transparency here. You left him on 1 HP.
Oh god.
It can try its best to get out. It can't really do anything else, but it will try to use its frightful presence. Everyone is within range, so everyone make a wisdom saving throw. 16 is DC.
Damn it.
Finally, 23.
Damn it.
27.
Bad at those. I have a 0.
18.
I have a rock. I got a rock.
All right, so Yezreel, Runa, and Dahlia, you are all 3 frightened. And that's all it can do. So Yezreel, you're up.
I like that a dragon can frighten a dragon.
Yeah, for real.
This dragon should be the one that's frightened, for sure.
You can try to throw a dagger. You're within range, but it will be at disadvantage because you're frightened.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Let's go Shadow Blade.
Okay. Yeah, you haven't used this yet. What does it do?
So I create a Shadow Blade. It deals 2d8 psychic damage on a hit. It has finesse, light, and thrown properties. Range is 60 feet thrown. And then let's see.
I don't want to be bearer of bad news. Does it take
Yeah.
an action to cast that?
Bonus action.
Okay. So you can make a thrown attack with that. It'll just be a disadvantage.
All right. Thrown attack. concentration. What's the save for it? Or do I just do a regular attack?
Can you
'Cause it
read
doesn't-
read the description?
Yeah. So you weave together threads of shadow to create a sword of solidified gloom in your hand. This magic sword lasts until the spell ends. It counts as a simple melee weapon. Okay, which you are proficient. So okay. So we'll do.
And it's finesse,
Just-
so you can this can go off of dex.
Oh, perfect. Let's just do that. Roll at disadvantage. 23 disadvantage.
All right, that hits. No matter what you roll, we'll kill it. Tell me how you do it, but roll damage for cool.
All right. Let me see how much damage that was again.
And you got like gravity
Two.
increasing its fucking speed like a meteorite.
Okay, so it is 3d8 at casting at 3rd level. That is 13 damage.
How do you end it? You create this shadow blade, and you throw it, and it gets sucked into this gravity vortex. Tell me how you end it.
Andrew stands there, seeing the dragon get weaker, spewing blood from all of the attacks. You see him weave together threads of shadow and darkness from around. When he has this full blade, flips it by the handle, grabs it by the blade, and throws the dagger as it goes straight into the dragon's eye.
And it reels back, but being in reverse gravity and being sucked in, its lifeless body just is spinning in circles in the middle of this vortex. And that is the end of initiative and the end of tonight's session.